Hello, my gorgeous beings of light. Welcome back to another reading. Welcome back to my channel. For those that don't know me, I am Daughter of the Divine. Nice to meet you. Those who do know me and are returning to my channel, thank you for coming back. Welcome back. Supporting me, coming back, trusting me to give you guys readings, honestly. All that good stuff. Appreciate you. Today we're going to be getting into, there was a video that I was watching. I'm pretty sure most of you who watch these kinds of videos are aware of tarot reader Peter on Instagram. He did like a little short reading where he was like, if you've seen this animal, a turtle, essentially, in the next 24 hours, that means that you've been given signs that you're kind of not paying attention to. You're not understanding the meanings of synchronicities, angel numbers, stuff like that. And I'm like, well, I feel called out, because I have been receiving like a lot of signs and like repeating symbols, but I'm like, they'll, what is it called, make themselves known when they're ready. And I guess that means I have to figure it out myself instead of it coming to me. And then we're also in eclipse season as well. We had an eclipse like 2 weeks ago, I believe, or like a week ago. Um, I can't keep up with the time. It's going by so fast. Then today is Monday. We have a full moon, I believe it is, in Scorpio, which is a lot about, diving deeper, transformation, intense emotional connections. You know what I mean? That kind of thing. And then I'm just like, okay, so let me just do a full reading that embodies all that energy, basically what you need to know, what is coming up, what are they trying to tell you with all the signs and synchronicities coming your way if you are having a hard time deciphering it. Now, I did a reading about like this like a few months ago, a long time ago. And it was like, what are the signs and synchronicities trying to tell you? So if you are maybe new here, you didn't see that video, and you want kind of like a add on to this reading when you're done watching, you can go watch that reading as well. I'll try to remember to link it in the description box or even in the comments down below, but we'll see if I remember. And if not, you just look up signs and synchronicities, attached to my channel name. It was because it was a while ago, honestly. But like I said, if you need extra messages tacked onto that, if after this, it's not really clear what you need to do or what the messages are. But essentially, that's what inspired this reading, you can say. The full moon, it's today's full moon. Okay, so hopefully I get this. I already posted a reading today, so whenever this reading goes up, honestly, we're gonna see what the full moon, what this eclipse season, what are the signs and synchronicities trying to tell you, the symbols, the things you keep seeing that you can't seem to understand. But anyway, we have group one with the citrine. We have group two with the unakite. And then we have group three with the amethyst, the tried and true amethyst. Okay. So you're going to choose the stone, the card, the energy, the pile your eyes keep coming back to, whichever one is calling out to you the most. You're going to choose that one. Then, of course, I will see you guys at your reading. Hello, my gorgeous group ones. Welcome to your reading. If you chose the citrine crystal, then you are in the right place. You are in group one. Now today's reading, I don't even know what the title is going to be, because there's so many things that are inspiring this reading. But basically, what is the full moon bringing to you? What is eclipse season trying to show you or bringing into your life as well? And also, what are the signs and synchronicities that you've been seeing repeatedly? If you have been seeing any, what are they trying to tell you? You know what I mean? So basically, I saw a video by tarot reader Peter on Instagram. I think it was like just yesterday. And he was like, if you see this animal, it was a turtle, that means that there are signs that you haven't been heeding, things you have to do that you're not really paying attention to, that kind of vibe. And I'm like, are they calling me out? Because I feel like I was seeing and like doing readings about turtles even before then. So I don't know if that was a message to be given to me to give to somebody else, or if it was a message for me. Because I have been receiving a lot of sign signatures as well. But I'm like, what does this mean? It'll come sooner or later, instead of just like diving into it, trying to figure it out myself. But I feel like we're all like that, honestly. But anyway, we have the citrine crystal. And citrine is a stone that brings radiant energy. It brings abundance, optimism, happiness, healing, all of those things. And that could be what is tying into your reading today, what is coming your way with this full moon, with eclipse season, kind of on its way out kind of vibe. And then with the signs and synchronicity trying to tell you as well that some happiness is coming your way, some healing, some abundance, okay, kind of energy. So that's definitely what this is. We're going to get into the two cards you guys got. I don't even know what they're going to represent in this reading at the moment, but I just wanted to pull a message from the dragons. It seems like they have been wanting to speak for a lot of the readings that I've been doing lately, honestly. And I do think it is the year of the dragon, so I'm not too surprised about that. So we're going to see what the dragons have to say. We have confidence. Okay. And we have emergence. Look, it looks like he's kind of hatching from an egg. So you're emerging. It's like, okay, so it's giving me you're emerging from like a chrysalis, or like you're in your transformational period. So you could have been going through an intense transformation that put you through the ringer. You know, you went through trials and tribulations. Guys, that is so freaking crazy. I looked over to the window and I think there's a butterfly in the house. As I'm talking about emerging from a chrysalis, like I wish I could pick up the camera and show you. I can have to trust me on that one. But there literally is a freaking butterfly in the house, on the window. I don't know how it got in here, but sign synchronicities. They may be showing up real crazy for y'all. And you guys are really not trying to understand or trying to decipher them, which is why I'm here. I'm here to help, honestly. But yeah, the butterfly is definitely in the house. Oh no. It's trying to get back outside. Like, what is that? Is that a monarch butterfly? I haven't even seen butterflies around. How? Anyway, back to the reading. You guys are emerging from a butterfly stage, and look at how the butterfly's trying to get out the house because it's stuck. So guys could be definitely feeling stuck. But that's crazy. I'm trying to figure out what kind of butterfly it is. It looks like a monarch butterfly. How did it get in here? That's crazy. Anyway, I think it's a monarch butterfly. So that's yeah. I was talking about butterflies and literally one appear. That is madness. Anyway, yes, we have emergence and we have confidence. Um, okay, so I'm feeling you have to learn how to be confident in this new person that you're emerging into kind of vibe. You have gone through an intense transformation. Anytime you go through an intense transformation, you come out differently on the other side. You have to give up certain things, become a new person. You learn new things, making you not who you were before. Kind of vibe. And it's like you're struggling in this new phase. Who this person that you have become now, who this person you've emerged at as on the other side of this thing, and they're gonna have to learn to find confidence, embrace that radiant energy that you kind of how what's the word that you kind of got during this transformation. So like I feel like yeah, like something is coming, something's emerging, and they're just telling you to step into that energy, to lean into it, if you will, because this stage in your life, after all this full moon, when you go through the intense transformation, you definitely should do some journaling about who. And that's funny because I was also watching I don't know what she would call herself, but like basically a lady on TikTok where she was telling us about different things that's going to be happening during this full moon in Scorpio, and then at the end of it, she gave like journal prompts to I'm sorry, the butterflies like just capture my attention. Journal prompts to journal during this full moon. And one of them was, who are you turning into? Who are you emerging as, essentially? And how is it different than who you used to be, kind of vibe? So maybe that's something you should journal. Who did you used to be? And are you trying to, like, are you trapping yourself in that energy saying, I can't change too much, or I'm not going to be who I am, kind of thing? Like when you change too much, you evolve too much, you learn too much, you like just wake up one day wanting to not do what you were doing before and do something completely different. It's kind of like, that's not me. I'm not supposed to be that person. I'm supposed to be this kind of person. It's like, no, you can change and you can evolve. And it's like emerge from the egg. You're kind of trapping yourself in. It could be the cast of who you used to be. So definitely like that needs to happen because we have happiness and healing. You deserve to be happy. And if these new things that you may never have been interested in before are what you're interested in now, then lean into it. Let me make sure I'm still recording. I am. I don't know why this freaking speaker never wants to stay. Like it always wants to fall and I never know if it's like making noise and you can't hear me or muffling me kind of thing. But yeah, you're emerging from a shell, becoming a different person than you used to be, and it could be like scaring you. You're like, I like new things. I'm not the same person. I want to dress different, speak different, listen to new music, go new places. Get rid of old friends, and I'm not like clicking with people that I used to anymore. Kind of vibe, and it's like just lean into it because it's bringing you into an energy of radiance, abundance, optimism, happiness, healing, that kind of thing. So we're gonna keep moving on, not stay too much on this. I did go deep into the bowels of where I have all my cards, and I remember that I had angel number cards. So we're gonna try to get some. Okay, immediately angel numbers. Look, we have I am brave. It is time to move on from the old patterns, habits, and fears. Now is the time to walk in the direction of your biggest desires and ambitions. Now is the time to be bold and brave. You have 77, I am brave. So you could be seeing a lot of 777. You know, I'm about to like literally fight this speaker, guys. Like, I just can't. Okay, yes, like I was saying, there is an old you that you're trying to stick to, old patterns, old things, and it's like too much change at once. And it's like, I like it's like I'm becoming a new person, and you are becoming a new person. They're telling you to move in that direction to kind of eradicate those fears and those patterns that seem to be holding you back from following your dreams. You could be someone who's used to being scared of going after what you want, and now you're becoming someone who isn't anymore. And it's kind of, you're feeling destabilized, and they're kind of like with confidence and brave. They're like, be brave. Now you guys got a lot, honestly. We have 26. I am tactful. You have a desire to succeed and will feel most accomplished when your work benefits others. Your intuitive awareness of what people want allows you to come up with innovative solutions and meet their needs. I am tactful. So there's something you need to be tactful in. Maybe it's like using this newfound energy and confidence and emergence to help others, to put that energy to good use for other people, and then it will come back to you, kind of thing. It will help you succeed. So I guess like one of your missions in life, I guess, is say to help others, and that could be in any kind of way. It doesn't have. There's no one way to help other people. Everybody will have a different mission or a different, what is it called, destiny. Okay, it's fine. I have to keep checking the speaker, guys. Okay, the other one we have I am wealthy, period. Okay, 88. You are on the cusp of a prosperous and abundant spiritual life. You will find numerous opportunities for success and achievement, all of which bring financial and material abundance into your life. I am wealthy, period. That's definitely what I'm saying here with the citrine bringing abundance. So they're definitely saying all this change will benefit you in the end. It will bring about the change, the abundance, the lifestyle that you may have always wanted to live in the end, as long as you stick with it. And like I said, lean into it. It's kind of like when you're riding a motorcycle, and if you're riding with someone who has done it before, they tell you to lean when they lean. Okay, so you're on the back of a motorcycle, you're not even the one driving it, but you're just a passenger, and the person will tell you when you hit a bend, you just lean when I lean. So like you're maybe trying to lean against it or fighting, not really knowing when to lean. They're just like, lean with it, lean into it. I don't fight it. Essentially, is what I feel like you're doing. You're becoming someone new and trying to fight that because it's like this is not who I was before, and it's like, well, we have permission to change and become new people. Like, and it could be people around you who's making you feel scared to emerge into this new person. Because, like I said, it may risk you losing them or losing the connection you had to them or not having that much in common with them anymore. And it's like, well, there's always new friends to be made, kind of vibe. New connections to be explored. Okay. Now the last card we have here is I am confident coming through again. Wow. Okay. So you are a conscientious worker with a knack for coming up with creative ideas and turning them into something real. An optimistic but practical outlook keeps you determined and on track as you work steadily towards your goals. I am confident. So definitely with this whole following your dreams or to come up with innovative solutions to meet others' needs. I kind of feel like okay, so you know how they say some people are good at giving advice to others, but then when it comes to needing advice, they find themselves stuck. Just kind of tell your situation to you know, or maybe like if you have to do it in that kind of way, to ask a friend to do it. Like ask your friend to be like, hey, can you bring me this problem, because I can't bring it to myself. Just bring me the problem and I'll give you the advice, and I guess you write it down and give it back to me. Like, because not everybody's good at giving advice, but there are some people who are, and those are the people who find themselves stuck when they need advice because they're the ones always giving it. So just basically give yourself your problem and tell the solution that you would tell a stranger who have the same problems you, kind of vibe. And there you go, because that's what you're good for. You're good for coming up with innovative solutions to meet others' needs. You're tactful, and you can be that way for yourself as well. to welcome in this abundance that they say is coming your way, child, because they said it's coming your way, but you have to be brave and you have to be confident. Now, there's something that I was reading, that I was trying to read. Okay, now is the time to walk in the directions of your biggest desires and ambitions. Now is the time to be bold and brave. So there's something that you want to go after that could be so out there, that could be so different from what you're used to, and it's causing like a little bit of fear. And it's like, just lean with the turns, when things come, lean into it, just so you don't fall. Because you could be trying to do something new, but you find yourself failing or falling and it's not working out the way you want it to. And it's just like, lean with the curve. But yeah, confidence coming through twice. So there is something like you need to be more confident that you can have the outcome that you desire. Because it's coming, whether you want it to or not. Honestly, with this whole abundance coming into your life, it's coming. It's on its way. And I'm hearing that song by Jennifer Lopez, On My Way. It's more like a romantic song about her saying that every heartbreak was a yellow brick road, pointing me straight, just taking me home. I was never lost, I was just passing through. I, I was on my way to you. It's kind of thing. Like every heartbreaking yellow brick road, like every twist and turn, every blockage, every heartbreak was leading her to her one person kind of thing. So it's kind of like, in the end, you always end up where you're supposed to be, whether you have to leave someone and go through all these twisty turnies, date other people, get heartbroken by those people just to find a way back to that person, or if you have to leave a job and go through uncertainty, go through unemployment, go through this, da 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 da. But in the end of the day, it's leading you to where you were supposed to be. So it's kind of like, lean into it, like she's like, like I said. But definitely, like, every heartbreak was a yellow brick road, pointing me straight, just taking me home. I was never lost, I was just passing through. I was on my way to you. Definitely go listen to that song if you feel called to do so, to get more information. So this could be a romantic partner coming in, or it could be just a love of life. You're falling back in love with life, falling in love with this new version of yourself that's coming through. I heard to look at the bottom of the deck. Okay, see, we have a master number. I am supported. Your angels are encouraging you to continue on your present life path with diligence and determination, and even greater success will come in the future. I am supported. So they're definitely saying we have your back, lean into the curve, we won't let you fall. Why are they so greasy? Excuse me. Like, please. But like, we're here. You may not be able to see us. We're at the bottom of the deck. You may not be able to feel us, but the signs that we're sending your way, when you see 444, 777, 888, you know what I mean? 26, 13 kind of thing. And 13 is like the death. So like, you did end a cycle in your life where you ended being one kind of person, doing things one kind of way, and you're trying to find your footing in this new way, this new person that you are. It's kind of like when mother birds throw their baby birds from the, the nest, and they have to learn how to fly on their own. They can do it. The mother obviously knows they can do it, or else she wouldn't throw them from the nest. But some of them get caught up in their head and get scared. They're not going to be able to fly, and they plummet to their death. 13. Or some of them, catch the wind and then they go off flying, and that's when the mother knows they're ready to leave the nest and be their own bird, essentially. And then I'm also getting the imagery of Bambi when she was trying to walk, when colts or baby deer are just born. They have to learn how to walk, and nobody can help them but themselves, kind of thing. And even if you fall, even if you stumble, all you have to do is just keep getting back up, because I think Bambi did have the support of like her family or soul people, or the rest of the forest there watching her or him, I should say, take his first step. Because it always upsets me that I always thought Bambi was a girl, and Babby was a boy. Yeah. And you know who else I thought was a girl? Tweety Bird. I'm like, Tweety Bird is definitely a girl. No, he's a boy. That's a man. So, it's something about that coming through. Somebody thinking that somebody like going through that kind of transformation, having a hard time emerging into this new person. If someone did have like, maybe like a sex change or something like that, you're not sure if you're able to, be, the sex that you change into kind of vibe. That could be something that's coming through as well. I'm like, nah, I really did thought that they was girls, and they were men this whole time. My mistake, my fault. But they never made it clear. I just never paid attention, honestly. Okay, so that is like I feel like triple confirmation that abundance is coming your way. Um, Radiance is coming your way, where you're finally going to be able to emerge into this new person that you spent all this time cultivating and and trying to become, kind of vibe. And that butterfly is still in here, y'all. And I think, like I said, that's a monarch butterfly, and monarchs are, leaders. So maybe you're someone who's meant to be a leader as well, which is why you have to learn how to be this confident person. Confident coming through twice and brave, because you can't lead others and not really know what to do and how, where to go. And it's not that you don't know what to do and where to go, it's that you're just not, you don't believe in yourself enough, kind of vibe. Like people would readily follow you. I'm hearing into the fire, but it's kind of like you have to know where you're going first. You have to know how to lead them first. You have to be comfortable leading others as well. I'm trying to make sure these cards are straight so we can end up seeing all the cards. Okay, so these flipped over. We have the Ace of Wands. So yes, new ideas, new passions, new breath of life. New fire being lit under your behind, where you're getting up and doing more things, so you can be becoming more active. They're telling you to become more active. Here we have the Empress. Wow. Okay, and what was I saying about a monarch? You knowing what to do and having all the answers yourself. It's just learning how to turn that nurturing energy back onto you. So it's kind of like a big self-love. Take care of yourself the way you take care of others. Here we have the Five of Pentacles. And it's funny how we have the Five of Wands as well. The Five of Wands in reverse. So you're not going to be feeling so alone on your own. Like they said at the bottom of the deck, you are supported, okay? So you are getting out of this energy of feeling like nothing is going your way, this lack energy, this not having enough energy, always feeling like you're chasing something, you're craving something, you're needing something, you're needing to get out of that energy. Something that is like, or you will be getting out of that energy, something I just heard. Not you have to, you will, okay? So if you are struggling financially right now, maybe you're looking for a house and you don't have one, you're looking for a new job, you don't have one, like that is coming because you are the Empress. Like I said, you can make miracles in other people's lives, and that means you're also capable of doing that for yourself. As long as you turn that knowledge back onto yourself, and emerge as this person who has done the work and can help others, and therefore you can help yourself as well, because you're part of others. You're part of others. If that makes sense, you're part of others. Sorry, just fixing the dang mic. Okay. And then here you have the Five of Wands. This is like giving me inner conflict, inner battle, you fighting yourself, okay? So you feeling like, okay, maybe because you lost a job or the relationship didn't work out, that it was a you thing, that it's your fault, that it was your cross to bear, or there was something wrong with you. And it's kind of like, no, there's nothing wrong with you. There's no more need to fight who you are becoming, Like that's what happens sometimes when you are growing and becoming somebody new. The people who were in your life before no longer fit, they no longer have a purpose. It's time for them to go. And we kind of get scared, like when we don't, like that's the kind of thing I was telling a friend the other day. When you don't feel secure, learn to have or already have secure attachments. Anything that leaves your life, you want to hold on to it because you're so used to everything, you not having anything, kind of vibe. But when you have a secure attachment style and you're able to let things go because something even bigger and better or more abundant is coming in, that's kind of what I feel like you have to get into. You're so attached to friends or material things or a job or an idea of something because that's all you knew, or you don't like to give up on things easily, or you don't like to lose, you don't like to fail, you don't like to quit while you're, and it's kind of like, well, sometimes you have to. So you're going through an inner battle right now with the Five of Wands coming out in reverse, and it's kind of like an inner battle of who you're becoming, an inner battle of having to give up on something and start something new, because the Ace of Wands is the beginning of a new journey. You're embarking on a new journey. You're getting a new opportunity to live life in a different way, and it may look vastly different from what you had planned for your life or planned for yourself, and it's not a bad thing. It's a good thing, because now you're kind of being able to learn something new, become somebody new. Like I said, this idea or this opportunity could be for something you never saw yourself doing. This is not where you saw your life going, and it's like, well, that's where it's headed. And from what they're saying, what the cards are definitely saying, is leading to abundance. It's leading to happiness, optimism, all of those things. You know what I mean? Learning is leading to you being more brave, being more confident in yourself, kind of vibe. And like I said, leading to wealth, leading to you being more tactful. And tact, I always get with, you have to be smart about things. You have to make the big decisions fast. You know what I mean? Like I said, that's what a leader has to do. They have to make sure what they're doing or what they're saying or introducing is benefiting everyone and not just them. And I kind of feel like with this whole helping others, is what that is saying. But yes, Five of Wands is definitely giving me like you're having an inner battle. Like, should I give this up? I can't give this up. It's not where I saw my life going, kind of vibe. And it's like, well, they're saying just lean with the turns, lean with the curve. It may not be what you saw for your life, but that doesn't mean that it's not going to lead you to being happy in the end. Like, the idea you had, that was the idea you had for the person you used to be. And this is the idea you lead into for the person that you are right now and have become or are becoming. So I want to get one more card because one more card can fit over there. Can I have one more card for what all of these transits, all of these, this full moon, eclipse season, sign synchronicities, what is it bringing their way? What do they need to know, please? The Empress energies, you can make anything happen. And it's funny, let me get the last card. Can I get the last card, please? How I was using the, how I was using the example of the mama bird throwing her kids out of the nest kind of vibe. And here we have a fox, and she has a lady fox, I'm assuming, and she has her baby fox like burrowed beneath the dirt. And it's kind of like she's maybe contemplating, is it time for me to dig it out? Is it time for me to leave them and move on to something else? Like, is it time for them to jump into the unknown and me to stop like always being there calling them kind of vibe? That's definitely what it looks like she's contemplating. Like, is it time for you to move on? Like, of course, no mother wants to move on, but there comes a time in every person's life where you have to kind of figure life out on your own with that support. Like, you are being supported, but it's kind of like a quiet support with it coming out at the bottom. It's a quiet support, you know? So like you will always have that support there, but it's time for you to figure out things yourself. It's time for you to be the leader, you know? So this card that we have here is the Page of Swords in reverse. I'm learning how to speak up, ask for help, ask questions. And the Page of Swords like a very studious energy of learning new things, you know? Like I said, leaning with the curve, even if it's not like how you thought things would turn out for yourself. Just lean into it and see where it takes you, you know? Go on the bus and take the bus ride, you know? Hop on the plane and go to the new place. You never know what you'll find there. You could, like, as soon as you land, you have somebody in the airport having a big old panic attack. I'm trying to call it panic attack. No, you're having someone in the airport is having a panic attack saying, oh my God, I need someone who knows how to do this right now. And this person just canceled last minute. And you're like, oh, I know how to do that. And boom, you just discover you had a new job and you just hop off the plane. It's giving freaking Miley Cyrus. I hopped off the plane at LAX with a dream in my cardigan. Welcome to the land of fame excess. Who am I gonna fit in? And it's funny how that's exactly what I was describing. I jumped in the cab, here I am for the first time. Look to the right and I see the Hollywood sign. This is all so crazy. You know, everybody's feeling so famous. And it's kind of like how in the song she also says how the girls were looking at her crazy because they're in like heels and she came to the party with like boots, her kicks, you know? So that's exactly what I was saying about you not feeling like you fit in. I'm like, Molly just moved to LA. She was like probably, you know, going to do like Hannah Montana or whatever. And we didn't know that she would become this super, you know, famous, like I wouldn't even call her like a pop star. She would become this super famous star. We love her. She just won her first Grammy for Flowers. Like she's doing really well. And that little girl who hopped off the plane at LAS was just her dream, her cardigan. And she hopped into the land of fame says, am I gonna fit in? She didn't think she was gonna fit in, but now she does. And that comes with time, you know, that comes with believing in yourself, that comes with following your road. She definitely had like a very turbulent or we never knew where she was going to end up because she had her can't be tamed phase where she was partying. She had her we can't stop phase where she was partying even harder. She had her phase where she was always on and off again with her husband Liam kind of vibe, or ex I should say, because we don't claim that man. So she was like, we never knew what was going to happen to her because she was always constantly going through change in her life. And even probably her herself didn't know she was going to end up. But she was leaning with the curve. You know, she was going with it. And it never broke her spirit kind of vibe. She was always the same rebel, you know, with or without a cause, Mala, that we always knew, no matter what stage of life she was going through. So she was always true to herself, you know. And I'm hearing, true to your heart. You must be true to your heart. That's when the heavens will part. And baby, shower you with my love. Open your eyes. Your heart can tell me no lies. And when you're true to your heart, you know it's gonna lead you straight to me. So there could be something here about that love. Like I said, on my way. J-Lo coming through, and now we have True to Your Heart, which is like 96 degrees, and Stevie Wonder from Mulan. And like, when will her reflection show who she is inside? Wow, a lot about identity coming through back to back to back. Okay, so on my way, J Lo was saying all the heartbreak breaks and yellow brick roads was leading her straight home to her person. Here we had I'm gonna lose the next song. True to your heart. Like, when you're true to your heart, it's gonna lead you straight to me. So maybe you are wondering, oh, when is love gonna come and hit you? When you're gonna find your person? And it's like, you're not on the path yet to get to them because you are resisting. Once you stop resisting, you lean with the curves. You know what I mean? And you keep going down the road you're supposed to go down, learning how to be brave, learning how to be confident, building this wealth. On the road to there is where you find this person. And I just heard The Road to Damascus. And I believe that's the gospel album with, what's his name? What's his name? Adrian Bylone, her husband, her now husband, something Houghton, Israel Houghton. That is their album they made together, like a gospel album. And Road to Damascus, demasking who you always thought you were, showing your true self to the world. I don't know if that's what the Road to Damascus really means, but we're using context clues, okay? Demask. Once you demask yourself and become who you're supposed to be, live the life you were meant to live, kind of vibe, step into this new person you're becoming, or the person you always meant to be. So it's giving me you always hiding in this egg, kind of vibe, scared to show your true self to the world, follow your truest passions, deepest desires. And it's like, now it's time for you to do that. That's what all this intense energy in the cosmos is telling you to do. It's time for you to emerge into who you were supposed to be and be confident in that person you're emerging into. Okay, what is this card saying? We have Queen of Cups, believe in yourself, dive deep, Like, this is like diving deeper into your dreams, your emotions, your passions, what you've always wanted to do, because that's where you'll find your cup. Your cup is not up here. Your cup is in your emotions, it's in your feelings. So maybe finding out what you really want to do, what really lights you up, kind of vibe. This is giving me Cancer energy. And I do feel like Queen of Cups is a Cancer energy because Cancer rules the mother, and Queen of Cups is like a very motherly figure in the tarot, okay? So definitely. And then look at how we have her shell over here. Like, she's leaving her shell. Do you see her diving for the shell? No, she's diving for the cup that makes her happy, the cup that fills her up, kind of thing. Yeah, there's definitely something about that here for you guys. Yeah, and I just keep hearing, true to your heart, you must be true to your heart. That's when the heavens will part, hey, and baby, shower you with my love. So if you're looking for love, looking for happiness, looking for wealth, it means overcoming this block that you have with being who you really are, and just like going for it is what I'm hearing. Just going for it, being true to your heart. This cup, and following, diving deep. But that journal is definitely what is coming through here. Like, journal about who you used to be and how is it so different from who you are now, and then add on to that who you want to be, how you want to show up into the world. You always thought, or you only thought you could live life one way. That's not true. Now you need to become somebody more confident, someone more brave, to go after things that you never thought you would be able to do, wear things you never thought you were going to be able to wear makeup and do different styles you never thought would fit for you. People telling you, oh, that hairstyle's not for you, but you always wanted to do it. Get the hairstyle. Getting long nails, oh, that's ghetto. Get them. Getting the white toes, oh, every girl does that. Get it. Who cares? Oh, that shirt is for people who don't have a tummy, but I have a tummy. Wear the freaking shirt. Stop playing. Do things you always wanted to do, and don't let society's standards hold you back. You're too this, you're too that. If you want to wear booty shorts, but people tell you don't have a booty, wear the shorts. You know what I mean? Like, stop caring what other people have to say about you. Honesty is what the vibe is saying here. Do what lights you up, and while you're on that road, you're gonna find love with On My Way and True to Your Heart. The heavens will part and shower you with my love. The heavens will part and shower you with their love. With the I am supported at the bottom of the deck, the 444. You have backing people. You have people there that will catch you when you fall, but you have to be willing to fall and being willing to fall means you have to do things that allow you to fall. So maybe searching for a relationship, being open in a relationship, if you want to take it in a relationship standpoint, being someone who has to reveal themselves and, be vulnerable with someone for once in their life. And I'm here for once in my life. I found someone who needs me, someone I needed so long. And I think he also says, I found someone who loves me. Yeah, so something like, for once in your life, allow yourself to be open to that feeling. Be completely vulnerable with someone. The Queen of Cups is being, be come out of your shell is essentially what this reading is saying. And that's what the signs and synchronicity are telling you to do. Go after something you thought you would never be able to do. Wear something you said you were never going to be able to wear, or what people told you would never be able to wear. It's time for you to spread those wings. Be the butterfly. You're no longer the what do they call it? The caterpillar that people run away from. You're the butterfly that people stare in awe at. Awe-inspiring, beautiful, monarch. You're a leader. You're the empress. Boom. And look at how we have the freaking butterfly, the empress card. Period. 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 Like, stop playing. Like, stop fighting this change, this transformation. You need to just let it happen. Like I said, lean into it. Making sure the thing was so, yeah. But this Page of Swords is definitely giving go on a journey, learn more, study, read, and if you don't know who this person is that you're merging into, you have to learn more about yourself in order to do that. So try new things. And maybe in trying a new hobby or something, you'll find a part of you that is unlocked, and now you're like, wow, this is the happiest I've ever felt. And now you know where to put that energy into, that kind of thing is coming through. I don't want to chat y'all ear off, but I'd have to say what's coming through. But that Queen of Cups is definitely giving a vibe of you being emotionally happy, healthy, secure. Like I said, if people are being ripped from your life right now, that is because it's preparing you, clearing space for people who will come into your life and add more in a way that person never did. But because you're anxious and you want to hold on to things so tightly, it's, kind of messing up the flow of things. Like, this person was supposed to leave so that person could come in. If that person does not leave, this new person can't come in. And this new person who's coming to give you everything you ever wanted, because you're holding on to lack energy, you're holding on to this, I only need, or I only deserve 5 of Pentacles. No, sis. You deserve 10 of Pentacles. That's what's coming in, trying to come in anyway with this wealth here. And you're saying, no, but I want 5 of Pentacles. No. You want 10 of Pentacles. Stop playing. Oh, anyway, and yes, this 5 of Pentacles that is leaving and bringing in the 10 of Pentacles will lead to you feeling secure, lead to you being more curious, embarking on new journeys, not being scared to go out of your comfort zone, because the Page is the seeker of knowledge, of wisdom, and it's also a message. So you could be receiving a message from a Page of Swords as well, or you could be receiving a message from a Queen of Cups, as these flow together. Or like I said, once you study and, embark on this journey of maybe talking to this person, okay, this person, I met you, this person you're becoming, talking to this person you're becoming, you're going to become more secure, more happy in this Queen of Cups energy. But it starts with discovery first. It starts with taking that leap of faith and learning new things, discovering new stuff about yourself in order to find that security, in order to find your cup of happiness, or start to anyway, because it's only an Ace of Cups, not 10 of Cups. It's Ace of Cups. It's a beginning. You're going to be able to begin to start learning more about who this person is, but it needs you to be in your Queen of Cups receiving energy, your soft girl energy, it needs to be in your emotions, you being vulnerable with people and others kind of vibe. Okay, so I'm gonna stop talking y'all ear off. I do want to pull specific cards for love. I heard you do, so I'm gonna do that real quick. Like, I don't think I have any cards out here today that are specifically love based. But we'll just pull tarot, please. What is coming in their love life, please? Is there any changes? Are these signs trying to tell them anything about love? What changes are coming to their love life, please? What changes are coming to their love life, please? We have a card sticking out here. We have the Page of Pentacles. Okay, so it's like small offers. Dating is what I'm hearing as well. Like, people showing their interest. You starting from something, starting small to get to big. It could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Like I said, this person coming in with communication, but it will lead to you finding this Queen of Cups and finding the ability to be opener. I'm finding the opportunities, what I want to say, to be more open with this person, okay? And it could be, like I said, this Page of Pentacles, where they're starting small, but they have so much more that they want to give, but they're starting off a little. So if this is someone maybe you have had some interactions with before, and it's like, maybe you weren't talking to them, or you weren't being open, they weren't being open, something like that. But I kind of feel like people give you the energy that you give them, and maybe if you were not in an open energy of wanting to be the Queen of Cups, they wouldn't have been in the energy of wanting to be emotional with you, because you weren't being emotional with them, you weren't reciprocating with them. They kind of like, maybe closed up into their shell. But now, instead of choosing the shell, like I said, you're choosing the cup. You're choosing to show love and be love, and yeah, that song is coming through again. That song has just been harassing me. I have to do a reading on it, because I don't know, like, why it keeps coming through. And I feel like it's like when I with you, I feel love, or I see love, or I am love. It's the beginning of "You're the One, You're Still the One" by Shania Twain. You know, that song is coming through. I feel like on this journey, you're gonna find someone who, when you're with them, you feel love. You know, you are love, not you am love. But yeah, I feel like this person could be coming in. They have so many hands to give you so many things, but they're gonna start off small so you can build upon it. And I'm hearing, you give me a kiss to build a dream on, and my imagination would thrive upon that kiss, something like that. My sweetheart, I ask no more than this, a kiss to build a dream on. So this person could be just asking, like, can we start small and, eventually get there? I feel like both of you wouldn't just start small if you have been hiding yourselves from the world, or you have been anyway. And I'm pretty sure they have been as well. I'm getting the vibe of. So here we have a Knight of Cups. Like I said, they're starting off small. They're going to show you better than they can tell you. Um, we have a King of Cups. Look, see, like I said, you were not being in this Queen of Cups energy, and this person could not be in their King of Cups energy to be reciprocated to you because you weren't giving them anything at all. So it's kind of like once you do, you're going to be, in, what is it called, calling in a King of Cups that can give you the same energy that you will be giving. Okay, geez, Louise. You have Seven of Swords. Ooh, it's giving me somebody that has been sneak a leaking. So, and somebody could be being sneaky and lurking in your energy in this with the Seven of Swords, and then we have this Four of Cups. Maybe someone who was showing disinterest before will be showing interest now, and which is why they're starting off small because they may think you'll reject them or say no. They're not gonna come in saying, "I love you so much, I can't live without you. Can Will you want to be with me?" They're gonna be like, "Hi, how are you doing? Do you want to meet up for coffee? Do you want to talk? Can we chat?" Kind of vibe, and then it will lead into more. But this is definitely someone I feel like is lurking in your energy when it comes to your love life, and someone who wants to be the King of Cups to your Queen of Cups, someone who wants to be loving and caring, because we have Knight of Cups as well, someone who wants to be very romantically um romantic. Look at how we have a cup here, yes, and it's like glowing, like this is the cup the Queen is diving for, and then once the Knight of Cups is able to offer this or can give this to her, now look, he has the cup, he's showing it off, you know what I mean? This is cute. This is adorable. But yeah, I do feel like in your love life, you, by doing these things, you will be attracting your King of Cups, or by you being more open and emotional, you will attract a person that is this way, or attract a person from your past that will now be able to embody this energy with you at the same time. Are we still recording? Yes, we are. Sorry if it's making noise. I'm really just trying to make it be straight. Okay, see, and this is like Four of Swords in reverse is giving me we're on a break and now we're back, not on a break anymore. So it's like resuming a relationship that was on a break, because the Four of Swords is giving break upright, but it came out in reverse. So it's kind of like you're gonna resume something with someone where you were on a break with, so no contact, if that's something you're dealing with. And if not, then you're gonna stop sleeping on a connection in your life, or sleeping on people in general, people who want to be with you and are showing interest. With this Page of Pentacles, you're going to stop sleeping on them. So it's going to be different for everyone. Take what resonates. If you are waiting for communication or something from a past person in your love life, I do feel like these cards are very much giving me the energy of them wanting to come back in. And then we have the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, I do feel like it's definitely someone who wasn't giving you what they wanted to give you in the past, or they weren't able to, because there's a blockage. Because this Nine of Cups is giving me they want to be that way with you. They want to give you and show you off, and what is it called? Shower you with attention and gifts. But it's kind of like they weren't able to, because you weren't in an energy of being able to receive any of those things. Because you weren't confident, you weren't brave, you weren't secure in who you are as a person. And I feel like once you're not that secure in who you are as a person, you're either going to attract people who are not secure in who they are as people, or people are not going to be able to love you the way they want to, because you're always going to feel undeserving of that love in a way. So until you're healed, you can't attract the Six of Pentacles upright, because you're always going to be your own blockage. Honestly, you're going to be your own blockage. So definitely pay attention to that. Learning how to receive love graciously, with a gracious heart, grateful heart as well. Like, don't turn it away, don't push it away, don't be bratty, as I just heard. Okay. But yeah, Four of Cups is giving me someone who wasn't able to give you those emotions before, were very turned off emotionally. Or this could be you as well. You used to be emotionally turned off, but you're going to be attracting a King of Cups to this Queen of Cups that you are evolving into. it's like you've changed so much. Pat yourself on the back first and foremost. Lean into the energy that you're of the person you're becoming kind of vibe. And I do feel like it's going to bring in more opportunities, if not a person that you have been on a break with. If that doesn't resonate, it's just going to bring in a person that's going to be able to give you the same energy back with the King of Cups here. Okay, that's going to be able to be lovey-dovey and cute with you, and will be able to receive that love now instead of running away from it. Okay, you believing you deserve stuff. Because you living in this lack energy, it can be a mentality. It doesn't even have to be a place of you feeling like you were homeless or didn't have a job, didn't have enough money. It could be both, honestly. But it's like a mentality where you don't feel like you deserve good things. You don't deserve to be loved wholly. Like I said, you cling to the people that don't treat you right, and maybe like can't attract people who will treat you right because you're not in the energy of wanting to be or feeling like you deserve to be treated right, you know? I hope that made sense, because I feel like it made sense to me, but I feel like the way I said it may be a little confusing. So it's like this Five of Pentacles could be a mentality they're telling you to get over. You can have anything you want because you're the freaking Empress. Get out of this energy of feeling like I have to settle, essentially. Because no, you're going to become the Queen of Cups, and by being that queen, you're going to attract the king, because that's what you deserve. Every queen needs her king. Okay? And you are the Empress, okay? At that. So yeah, there's definitely something in your life that they're telling you that you need to manifest or put more time into, learning who this new person is, pondering, being curious about who you are growing into. Okay, what else are we pulling from? I'm going to end the reading with these cards here. You know what? I feel called to get into these cards. So sorry for any delay. Hey, stop it. I do want to get this energy oracle card and see what comes through here. Can you please stop being a menace to society? And I wish this mic would stop being so annoying. Like, I'm really sorry if it's giving interference or whatever that thing is called, or that it feels like it's scratchy, or here sounds like it's scratchy, I should say. Okay, so what else is coming their way? What are these signs and synchronicities trying to tell them? What is this full moon bringing them? What was the eclipse season bringing them? Okay, what energies are coming into their life? Look, freaking knew it. Cornucopia. We have a journey, that's self-discovery, learning who you are with the Page of Swords, asking yourself questions, kind of, like I said, journaling about who you used to be and who you want to become. And then it's bringing in freaking caring connections. Mic drop. That's it. That is all. That is it. That is all. It's bringing in caring connections. Yeah, I do feel the survival of that On My Way and True to Your Heart. And For Once in My Life energy, that those songs are like very romantic songs coming through. So it's kind of like giving love wants to be brought back in, but you may not be in the energy of feeling deserving of it or being open to it. So, you know, if it's a past person, if you're still holding grudges, being upset, being mad, saying, I don't want them, no, you actually do want them, you're creating your own blockage. You're creating your own scarcity mindset. So just keep that in mind. Now we're going to get into these cards. So there's a caring connection that wants to come back in. OC back in. Yeah. That wants to come in, period. Whether it's back in, whether it's again, who knows? But a caring connection wants to come in. Now, what parting messages do you have for them? Any confirmation or extra messages that are coming through for my group ones, please? You have a cross: destiny, spirituality, divine guidance, trials, sorrow, emotional loss, necessity, conviction, duty, crisis, fall. So that, I feel like that's where you were before. You were having an identity crisis, because that definitely came through with crisis. You didn't know who you were, why you were. It's kind of like, where's Gamora? Who is Gamora? Why is Gamora? I can't. Like, you didn't know what you were doing, why you were doing it, who you were doing it for, kind of vibe, you know? What other cards do we have? We have whip. Whip it! Arguments, anger, abuse, painful, tension, fighting. I'm doing it again, repetitive, snapped, driven, faster, get cracking and kinky. Schmecks. Interesting. So this could be someone who you have this kind of dynamic with. I'm stuttering. That was on purpose. Yeah, but there was like arguments, there was anger, abuse, and like I said, this Five of Wands didn't want to come out in reverse. It could represent inner struggle, or it could represent actually turning off that fighting energy of like not getting along, having fights, always being at blows, kind of thing. That could be something you were dealing with. and it's like doing it again. There's tension, there was fighting, things were very painful. And then one day somebody snapped and said, hey, I'm done doing this, but we have driven faster, get cracking. That's the vibe that I was getting with the whole I am tactful, move forward in your agenda, stay that driven person. There could be a little bit of that up in here as well with there were things we're getting kinky with your person. But look, we have trophy. And look at that cup that I was saying you were looking for, you were diving for with the Queen of Cups, and that you were finding in the Knight of Cups. Stop it. Yes, there's a cup. Here we have win, victory, reputation, success, key, experience, merit, goals, recognition, fame, deserve an award, ambition, and achievement. So ambition and driven is coming through again. I do feel like that has some importance here. I'm trying to keep the cards out of the direct light because it always makes it glare. And I want you guys to be able to see the cards, but definitely something happening. This cornucopia represents abundance. It represents you getting everything you want in life, having all the money, all the food, all the riches you need, okay? And it's coming out a little bit over the Empress energy. So it's like you're able to manifest that for yourself once you get out of this lack mentality of thinking that you don't deserve good things, because you do. And there's a reason why you don't think you deserve those things. You need to understand why first. With the Page of Swords, go on that journey of self-discovery of why you don't think you deserve certain things. Journal, and then when you're able to embody this Queen of Cups energy, then all this wonderful flow will come in. If you already did the work, then like I said, this stuff will be coming in pretty soon. I just heard. Okay. But yeah, there's something here about a win, a success, a victory. And this whole like you like deserve an award, recognition, fame is kind of like you are holding yourself back from that, and that is you stepping into like you are merging as this person you were always meant to be, you know. And instead of you denying it, you're leaning into it, like I said, and I've been saying throughout this reading. So like lean into it, because it's gonna come with some pretty big perks. Ooh, not ball and chain. We have heavy, weighed down, codependency, trapped, restrictions, addictions, unhappy union or marriage, emotional baggage. Yeah, that's definitely the vibe I feel like is coming through. Is coming through, was coming through. And I love how like every time I get this card, I always think of how some people call like marriage or partners like the old ball and chain. Like, where's your old ball and chain? Like someone who you're trapped to now. You're um what is it called? Attached to. You can't untie yourself, kind of thing. And it's like more so it's like a joke. But this energy is like it's very heavy, weighted down. You were feeling trapped, and it's time for you to it doesn't have to be a relationship, or it could be a relationship you need to be, free from or get free from. But I do think it's more so a mentality for most people who are watching this pile. It's a mentality of thinking you don't deserve certain things and dragging around baggage that is unnecessary. Free yourself from that, emerge as this person you're meant to be, and watch the fame sweep in, the recognition sweep in, the awards sweep in. Like I just said, what's her name? Miley just won her first Grammy. And how long has she been an artist? Like, for Flowers. And that was what happened when she did what? She freed herself from that she freed herself from that man. Okay, she went through a divorce, made the song Flowers, and that's the song she won a Grammy for. So it's kind of like she stayed in that relationship way longer than she was supposed to, probably needed to, but she left when she was supposed to, and then after that, all her accolades came swimming on in. And now I believe she's like in a happy relationship with some next dude. I don't know his name or anything, but I know she tied down. She found her ball and chain, but it's not someone that's weighing her down. The way that last relationship was. I do feel like in that relationship with Liam, he was very like wanting her not to be who she was. Like, I'm just seeing this specific clip of, I think um she was at a premiere for some Avenger movie, because of course his brother was Chris Hemsworth and he was Thor, so he was invited as well. He brought Molly and she was like acting like really crazy. I wouldn't even call it crazy, but she was like making poses and stuff I guess he didn't like. And he was like telling her to behave, and she was like, what? Like, and then she kind of like pulled herself from him and was like making faces at him, kind of vibe. So he was trying to tell her not to be who she was as a person, and it was holding her back. And she let that weight go, ball and chain. And then she found this new relationship, you know what I mean? Won her Grammy, made her song, okay? So that's the kind of vibe that I'm getting for you. It's a person holding you back, it's an idea, or it's literally you holding you back from this abundance that they're saying is coming your way. And that is the message, honestly. That's all I have to say. But I do feel like, yeah, for some of you, there's like a little romance coming through. There could be someone from the past trying to come back in. That is up to you, whether you want them, whether you're going to let them back in. But I do think there's some schminky schmecks coming through here with these, y'all saw the words. I see the words, honestly. I'm not gonna keep saying it, but yeah. That's what I have for you guys. I hope this video resonated. If it did, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Join the tribe, the Divine family. Love to have you. If you would ever like to book a personal reading with me, you could always get in contact with me using my email in the description box below. But I hope you're having a beautiful, wonderful day whenever you're watching this reading. And as always, I will see you in the next one. Bye. Hello, my gorgeous group twos. Welcome to your reading. I do not know what I'm going to title this video yet, but it is inspired by all the beautiful, the crazy, the intense transits and things that are happening in the cosmos as of right now. It's also inspired by a video that I saw yesterday. But I'm sure like most of you are familiar with him, tarot reader Peter. He had a video that was like, if you see this animal in the next 24 hours, it's you're not listening to the messages being sent your way, kind of like you're ignoring them or not understanding them kind of vibe. And it was a turtle, and it made me think of like I did a reading, I forget when it was, honestly, but a turtle came out, or I mentioned something about a turtle, or a turtle was in the cars, and I'm like, okay, I saw a turtle before this video, so, excuse me, is that a message targeted to me or someone else? And I'm like, well, do a reading about it. When in doubt, do a reading about it. So I'm like, I'm sure there's many people out there who are confused, or they're receiving a bunch of angel numbers, symbols, synchronicities, stuff that are happening, and they don't know why it's happening or what's happening. I did a reading about this on my channel like months ago, about what are the signs synchronicities trying to tell you. So if this video doesn't give you whatever you need to know, you can also go find that video as well to get more clarity kind of vibe. So we're just going to see what's going to come through in this reading and try to get the full energy, because there's also full moon today, full moon in Scorpio when I'm filming this reading. And then there was also the eclipse like maybe a week or two ago, so that energy can play a part in this as well. Then I also know it's the Uranus and Jupiter conjunction kind of vibe. So there's like a lot of things going on right now, honestly. So I'm like, I know we're probably all confused and we're getting all these signs and we don't know what to do, where to go, that kind of vibe. So here is a friendly little message for you to see what's going on, honestly. So you guys chose the Unikite, or you just chose this pile 2. Welcome. I wrote down some things, properties of Unikite, and Unikite is a stone of vision, opening the third eye, and scrying. So scrying always gives me you're looking for something. So you could be looking for something, okay? Or there's a vision that you've been given and you don't understand what to do, or there's something you're looking for and you're waiting for that yes factor, or waiting for that go for it factor, or waiting for the clarity to be brought behind the vision kind of vibe. You could be receiving a lot of dreams or having a lot of dreams. You don't know what the dreams mean, what they're trying to tell you to do kind of thing. So that's where I come in. We're going to see what we can get, okay? So Unikite, I love this stone. It's so pretty. And it took me a minute to understand that it was called Unikite. No matter how many of my friends told me, I would always be in the group chat like, guys, what is this stone? And then my friend who's like big into stones, she would tell me what it was. And the next time I'm doing a reading, guys, here's this stone, whatever it is. I don't know what it's called, but it finally stuck, okay? That's what learning is. We're all learning things, okay? You could also be learning things. You're learning how to open your third eye chakra kind of vibe. But Unikite, guys, this is what this is for anyone who doesn't know. So we're going to get into these 2 cards here. And I feel like I've been being really called to the Dragon Path Oracle. And I do feel like this year, 2024, is the year of the dragon. So it could be because of that. They want to speak. They have things to say. They want to have words. But okay? So I felt called to use these cards. I don't know what they're going to say. We're going to see what it says. But yeah. Unikite already starting off as a stone of vision. Oh, I just got a clip of Vision from Avengers. And he was definitely the one who, I feel like he was the only one that could control or hold all of the Infinity Stones without dying kind of vibe, He was the only one strong enough to hold it because he had one in his head. And I'm trying to remember what stone he had control of. Was it like the Reality Stone? I forget. I know it was like yellow. And green is a time stone. He didn't have control of the time stone. I think he had control of the Reality Stone. I think it was. So yeah, something about your reality, how you see things, is coming into play. And if that's not the stone he had control of, that's the one that's coming through. So deal with it. Okay. Yeah, so the signs, synchronicities, the eclipse, full moon, all that kind of stuff. What is it bringing your way? What is it trying to tell you? Let's get into it. The first card we have is Serene, Serenity, having peace. And I love how these cards come out because not all the cards in the deck have a human counterpart. And I remember when I first got this deck and I was reading into it, he said only a few select dragons have the ability to transform into humans to bring physical messages, you know? So there could be something about your, like, say, your reality, the vision stone, or um something about your reality is changing, or something you're not seeing, you know, something. Okay. And the next card we have is balance. So here we have yin and yang, and then we have serene. Now, I definitely want to read the book on serene. Where is the book? I brought it out for the specific reason. Oh no. Here it is. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. Not again. But I learned something from London. You could never check me. What song is that by Drake? I think it's Back to Back. That's like one of the diss tracks he made for, what was it, Meek Mill, when they were in their little beef feud. So maybe you're beefing with someone, they're telling you, hey, relax, come back down to earth. It's not that serious. Find some serenity. Okay? Okay, Serene, where's she at? 107. We have I am the lapping of waves and the morning sun. Oh, she's so nice. Hello there. We have gently flowing water and a warm summer breeze depict this dragon's energy beautifully. Serene connects to the calm and resilient energy of Mother Mary. So you can rest assured that life is going to settle down, especially if it has been rather turbulent as of late. Yeah, there's something about you coming back down to earth. She says, I am the lapping of the waves and the morning sun. Allow me to wrap you in my blue cloak of tranquility and accept my presence as pure calm settles around you. When your inner perceptions shift, so will your outer world experiences. Remember that the tranquility you seek lies within. The volatile outside scenario is only a mirror of the turbulence inside. Ooh, okay. Call upon me to guide you to that place of heaven you crave. Observe your life experiences changing as they begin to mirror your inner feelings of serenity. She encourages us to go gently with ourselves. We are quick to nurture others, but often neglect our own needs. We must feed ourselves with that which brings us joy and make us feel alive. As we accept that we are important, our worldly experiences will reshape and shift in a positive way. Oh, how cute. So yeah, you need to find some kind of balance. I'm hearing work-life balance, self-love, work balance. Like you may be working a lot, taking care of kids, you know, doing all these things, and you're not taking any time for yourself. And they're like, hey, like we know it's hard, but you definitely need to find some time for yourself and all this. I'm hearing melee. Okay. So yeah, there's something about that coming through. It's like balance and serenity are kind of like they tie into each other. It's kind of like serene gives me harmony, balance gives me, you know, yin and yang, the perfect what is it called, balance literally of masculine feminine energy. So maybe you're too much in your masculine energy of working, of hustling, of trying to go, and you're not taking time to take things slow and find that serenity that you need to find, you know, not taking time to listen to the waves, or like, you know, what's it called, take the long way around, or stop and smell the flowers, or just take care of yourself and give yourself some grace, some extra sleep, some a spa day or something, you know. They said life is turbulent as of late, and like that's what I was saying with the whole there's something going on, you need to come back to earth, find that balance. Okay, so what was it did I do next in the last reading? Angel numbers. So I went into the bowels to find this deck, because I feel like, guys, I have so many decks and I wish I could use all of them, but I forget that I have some. But I remember, I'm like, okay, we have signs, synchronicities, angel numbers. Why not use the angel number deck? So we're going to see what the angels, I guess, have to say. We have 333, child. We have I am powerful. You are being called upon to use your spiritual gifts as a light worker, assisting all of humanity. Live your truths and be positive, and be a positive light to others. I am powerful. So maybe you are definitely someone who finds yourself chasing right now. You're in a very chasing, dominant energy, and you're forgetting to receive, you know? Or you're in a very giving energy to other people and you're forgetting to receive, or you're not receiving enough kind of vibe. What else? What other angel numbers do you have for my group twos, please? We have Mother Mary. You're forgetting to mother yourself. You're forgetting to take care of yourself. Is definitely a thing coming through. We have I am a visionary. Creativity is a driving force in your life. Your imagination is rich. and you are able to express your feelings and insights in unique ways that others can benefit from. I am a visionary. This is kind of a little bit of the vibe that I was getting from group one as well. So I don't know if you felt called to group one. Maybe there are some messages there for you. We have, see, and this card came through at the bottom for group one. It didn't come out. It came at the bottom of the deck. We have master number 44. Your angel numbers are encouraging you. Not your angel numbers. Look at me, can't even read. Come on. Your angels are encouraging you to continue on your present life path with diligence and determination, and even greater success will come in the future. I am supported. Yeah, absolutely. I do want to get one more card. I'm like I mentioned in group one, the card that came out in group one. Okay, like I said, didn't come out, but honestly. And we have I am expressive 27. Your mind is wide open and you are tolerant and compassionate toward all ways of life. You value freedom of expression and want to improve the conditions of people, whether in your community, country, or the world at large. I am expressive. So that also with I'm a visionary is coming through. So you really love to help people. And like I said, maybe you're giving too much of your energy right now, but you need to find that work-life balance to give to people, but then also give back to yourself as well. And then we have I am compassionate. It's your compassion that makes you shine. You are devoted to helping others, helping the greater good, and have a strong talent for speaking up for others. Your soul is most satisfied when you are being of service. So that just keeps on coming through. So, and Mother Mary, it was like a very giving energy. I'm hearing like, what's her name? Mother Teresa? It was what's coming through. There were people who are dedicating their lives to, child, I can never say that for the rest of my life. They were dedicating their lives to fighting crime and the forces of evil. Dun, 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 dun. But anyway, that's what the Powerpuff Girls was doing. Honestly, they was fighting crime for the good of everybody in Townsville, I think was what it was called. Oh Lord, I can never say dedicating their lives without hearing that in my head. So I gotta say it. I'm sorry. Okay, yeah, they were dedicating their lives to fighting crime and the forces of evil. You are dedicating your lives to other people, to helping people, to being a mother to all. But like I said, it's taking away from you being a mother to yourself, taking care of yourself, essentially. You could literally be a mother. I think I mentioned that you're a mother, you're taking care of kids and work, and it's hard to find time for yourself, but it's very important for you to make that time. I heard please and thank you. So this needs to go somewhere. Go under there. We don't got to see the whole thing. I don't know where this next one's going to go, though. Maybe it can just stay right there. I think I do have like space still there on the camera for this one. If you can't see all of it, I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you. Okay, now we're getting into the. So, yeah, a lot about giving to others, wanting to be someone that others can, come to. You want to provide for your community, provide for everyone around you. Community could also definitely just be like family or immediate family. Like your family is very demanding of your time and energy. You could have like a sick mother, a sick father, a sick aunt, or whatever, cousins, or you're the only responsible one of your family. And sometimes when that happens, everyone comes to you for your like stability, because everyone else is going off the rails, going here, going there, and you're the only one who kind of like has their life together, as you can say. So maybe you're the one who makes the most money, and then everyone is coming to you expecting you to take care of everyone. And I'm like, excuse me, no, that's not how it works. Okay, you can't be a mother to everyone out here. And like I said, even if you do want to be a mother to everyone, there needs to be a balance. You can't be giving your all to where you're running yourself ragged and you don't have any time or space at the end of the day. It's kind of giving me everyone is expecting you to do something and take care of their kids, child. But then when it comes time for you to find someone to take care of your rugrats, ain't no friend is there. But when your friend needs to go out with her man or go out to this, and that, you're willing to watch her kids on top of your kids, have them stay over, have a sleepover. And then when it comes time for you to want to go out with your man or go out and have a good old time, oh no, I'm busy, sis, I can't do that. Like, no, no. So reciprocated energy is not a thing here for you guys right now. And they're telling you, hey, you need to start scrying and looking for something to find some kind of change, because the way you're going, you're not going to have any energy left. Like, not people trying to use and abuse. That's crazy. They said, oh no, you could take care of my kids. I'm not going to help you take care of yours. Oh, please. I don't like that. Okay, so we're going to see what else is coming through here. Ooh, okay, we have that card. We have the Two of Cups, but it kind of wanted to come out in reverse. Interesting. We have the Moon, and it wants to come out in reverse. Double interesting. Curiouser and curiouser. This could be a relationship that's taking all your time. And I mean like romantically. Romantic relationship. Look, we have the Queen of Pentacles. That's what I was saying. You're this, stabilizing force for everyone else. Then when it comes to you needing time, nobody's going to give you time. Nobody's giving you time. It's also giving, and like scratch the friends reference. That could still be a thing. But it's like giving, baby daddy, when he need to go somewhere, his friends, you there watching the Rugrats. Then when it's time for you to go out with your friends, he have excuses and things. No. Okay? If that's not the reference, then I don't say. See, Two of Swords, something about being on the precipice, I'm hearing, of greatness or of a decision. Like you're kind of teeter-tottering on something. And like I said, you're waiting for that confirmation to say yes, to go for it, do it. And you're not getting that yet, Interesting. I want one more card. Can I get one more card for what is coming their way? Oh, okay. We have the Magician. Wow. Yeah, so you may not see something, but it's coming. You're waiting for confirmation. You haven't received it yet, and it's coming. Or you're just manifesting this yourself. So it's kind of like you're waiting for someone to come and give you the answers when you're the one who has the answers. Just making sure it's still recording. Interesting. I'm also hearing something about you not putting enough time into your love life or your partner because you're like I said, you're having a hard time juggling a whole bunch of different things. It kind of feels like sometimes you're out of it, and that could be you're out of it in a relationship, which is why we have the Two of Cups. It wants to come out in reverse, and then we have the Moon in reverse. So it's like things are kind of like out of balance right now, and it could be a relationship right now. Maybe you're fighting more, or you're not having enough time to spend with this person, and it's like a relationship on the rocks kind of vibe. And you're trying to find your way back to smooth water. So it's giving me the Six of Swords kind of energy. But before the Six of Swords, we have the Five of Swords, which is like very much arguing, not getting along, mental turmoil kind of thing. But it's like you're in the in between of the Five of Swords and the Six of Swords is the vibe that I'm getting here, where you haven't started on that healing journey, but you're getting there because you're moving on from or sick and tired of always fighting or not feeling safe and settled in your mind anyway. Yeah, so Six of Swords is definitely like very much a big healing energy. So there's something that you need to heal, like something that you need to stabilize. Yeah, and it has to do with like home life and like money, finances kind of vibe. But Queen of Pentacles always gives me home life because she gives me the quintessential stay-at-home mother who's staying at home with the kids. But when you do have that kind of lifestyle, they tend to take. You don't have like a lot of time to yourself because you're at home with the kids all day. Then maybe your spouse comes home from work at night and you're still stuck with the kids because they're tired from work. It's like, when do I get time for myself kind of vibe. That's definitely what I'm getting. So home life is a big vibe here of there's not like enough. I'm hearing stability, or there's not enough give and take. There's not enough balance. It's kind of like you're giving everything and somebody else could not be giving it, which is why it could be causing a relationship to be on the rocks as well. Okay, so take what resonates, please, and thank you. It could be work, but like I said, Queen of Pentacles is definitely giving me home life as well. You need to find that serene, that, what is it called? The good spot. Okay, so yeah. With the Moon, there, like I said, there's something you're not seeing. And that's the vibe that I was picking up immediately in the beginning, where it's like you're kind of like going through life, like there's like in like a trance. It's like what I'm getting, where you're just getting up every like a robot, working or taking care of the kids, and then you're doing all of that, going to sleep, not really having a life away from your life, if you will. And it's kind of like, yes, you may be a mother to somebody else, but in order to be a mother and give the best that you can, you have to give the best to yourself too, kind of thing. But yeah, there's like illusions that you need to break. I'm gonna put these cards back in reverse, y'all. I do feel like there's something here about like, yeah, There's something that you were not seeing before that you may be getting some clarity to, because we have the moon in reverse, and the moon is like you're getting rid and tearing down of those illusions, or you're finally releasing all the energy that you were holding inside, you know. And I think the moon is Pisces energy, because if you look at, they're releasing the fish back into the water kind of vibe. It's like your fish was stuck, and the fish is your intuition, because it's bringing me to the Page of Cups. And the Page of Cups always gives me the awakening of your intuitive abilities, kind of that voice inside you saying, hey, something's not right. You know, that niggling, you can call it. And the fish was stuck in this can here, and the fish can't see, or the fish is going around in circles. And the yin and yang is also giving me that, because anytime I see the yin and yang single symbol, I immediately think of Tui and La from Avatar Lesser Bender, where they were constantly forever going in that circle with each other kind of vibe. So this poor fish was stuck in this trash can, going around in circles. It was dark, they couldn't see where it was going, and they were not getting anywhere, essentially, because you're in a trash can, you're in one place, you're stuck, you can't get anywhere, there's nowhere to go. But this is like the wolf finally coming and releasing the fish back into the water so it can finally get somewhere. You know, you're getting out of that trance like state of not really knowing what to do kind of vibe. Okay, so we're just gonna put this back there. Yeah, you're releasing things. And the Two of Cups wanted to come out in reverse is definitely giving me like it's affecting your romantic relationships in a way. You're trying to find that serenity and balance once more. And with us, like I said, keep going on the precipice of something. Your home life is taking a hit. Everything's feeling like you're out of control kind of vibe. Or you're finally now getting that stability back after not having it here. And it has on the precipice of a decision or a crossroads. You can either stay or you could go kind of vibe. And the magician is kind of like taking stock of everything you've had, everything you've done so far, and coming up with a proper decision, because I'm hearing it lies in you. It's all in you. What is that song? I'm every woman. It's all in me. So that also is coming through again, like very hyper femininity, doing everything for everyone but not getting anything in return kind of vibe. So you're being every woman for everyone except for yourself, okay? Because like I said, you're that person in the family who everybody's asking for advice, but then when you need help, ain't nobody doing nothing for you either. Okay, so yeah, the magician is very much an energy of taking stock of where you are, you know, getting your resources together and then making a change. So it's kind of like, okay, if it's a relationship that's having it's on rocky waters, think of, is there a change that can be made? Can this be salvaged? If it can't, move along. If it can, make it work, you know, but if you have the power. I do want some clarifying cards for some of these. Can I get a clarifier for the Two of Cups in reverse? Why is that in reverse, please? Two of Cups. Why is the Two of Cups in reverse? I'm taking this one and that's it. Look, we have, and what was I saying about the Page of Cups? I mentioned the card. Like the Page of Cups, that inkling that something needs to change, that something is coming. You're going to receive a message. It's kind of like that, your spidey sense are tingling. You know, in that scene in, what was it? It was Spider-Man. Was it Far From Home? Because they were on a field trip, right? Yeah. Like something was happening and he kind of like his spidey senses were tingling kind of vibe. And he definitely, of course, has to follow that intuition, but you may have a problem following that intuition kind of vibe with the moon in reverse, because the moon does represent intuition, dreams. You could be having dreams as well, and that's what I said. You were having dreams and not understanding what they meant in the beginning, because they said Unakite is the stone of like a vision, opening the third eye chakra. So you're getting these hits, these intuitive downloads. You don't really know what they mean kind of vibe. And it's kind of like because you're doing too much for other people, your energy is exhausted, your body is exhausted, your mind is exhausted. It doesn't have any time to decipher this, but you are the magician. You can figure it out. It just takes some reshaping, is what I'm hearing. What is that? The video where she's like, "We can fix this. It just needs reshaping." And then Barbie goes into her little what is it called, salon, and cuts the person's hair, and then ta-da! In the end, it looks beautiful. You know. So it's like it's not something that's out of your control that can't be fixed. You can definitely fix it, like I said. So nothing to stress about. But it's like something was happening and you were kind of like being blind to it. Like I said, maybe you were drifting away from a partner, or they were putting too much slack on you, or you were picking up too much of the slack, like I said, and you weren't really getting much in return. Ooh, okay, I get. Wait, did I put those two back? I know three didn't want to come out. Six of Wands. success, conquering. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune. Wow. Okay, so with the Page of Cups, something was telling you something needed to change, is what I'm hearing. And then we have Six of Wands, success, conquering something, finding the solution. Like I said, yeah, there is something about a relationship that you can find the solution for. There's no need for you to feel stuck or in the dark. And the Wheel of Fortune is kind of like destiny. It was meant to happen, fate, kind of like things are changing for the better. So with the Six of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune, like, don't be scared that a relationship was coming to an end. That's not what they're saying. Maybe it's coming back into balance, you know? And it could be, if you don't have a partner right now, you're single, it's like maybe that part you were neglecting your love life, honestly, because you were putting too much time into work. And now that is coming back into balance, you know? And that's what you've been ignoring with the niggling telling you, hey, a lover a love relationship was coming into your life, and you were just kind of ignoring that, and this is just like telling you, hey, it's coming. And look at all these owls. Yeah, they were trying to tell you that now with the moon, but you weren't seeing it because you were stuck in the dark about something. I'm hearing mourning, something else. So maybe you're like doubting these, like I said, messages you're getting because you're stuck in a trance of maybe a past relationship that you were mourning or something. So it's kind of like new love is coming in, but you can't see it because you're too busy crying over spilled milk or crying over something that is over, you know? You're still in the mourning phase, but we're telling you something good is coming in. Get happy. Like, your life is changing for the better with the Magician. You're finally finding your power. You're getting your power back. So you may be feeling, like I said, weak right now or not really knowing what to do, but you're getting your power back. Now, what? Wow. Oh my God. You're getting your power back. Strength card. Yeah. Honestly, like, no more playing cat and mouse. You're no longer going to be the mouse. You're definitely going to be the snake, or you're going to be taking control back. You're getting your control back. You're getting your power back. I mean, you're getting your groove back. Okay, Stella gets her groove back. So like I said, this is a relationship that you lost. You had a breakup and you were so stuck in the can of going in circles. What happened? What went wrong? Da, 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 da. Dreaming about this person, not being able to move on, kind of vibe. That is coming to an end because you're finding you're getting your groove back in the form of a new relationship, or just something happening miraculously for you that you cannot see coming because you were stuck in that can. So they're kind of like, get out the can, child. Look, Eight of Swords, the can. You were stuck in that victim mentality. You were stuck in your prison. Your mind was a prison, you know? They're like, find that serenity. Get back to yourself. Get back to you. So we can send all this good in. We can send that success. We can send that, fate, that destiny, that Wheel of Fortune, money, something like that, serendipitous opportunities. Get back into the groove of things. Like, can I get to clarify for the Magician, what are they manifesting? They could be telling you, yeah, manifestation is coming in. You have temperance, peace, serenity, yeah. So they said that's coming in. They said that's coming in. You finally feeling in control of your life once again. Absolutely. That turbulence is coming to an end. That Three of Swords in reverse. So some of y'all are getting over a breakup. If it's not you, then you're just getting over a period in your life where things are just not going right. You were very sad. It could like, it's like very, like, depression, very intense, negative emotions. It's a Three of Swords. It doesn't always only have to be heartbreak. So you were getting over that, definitely. And maybe you weren't ready for love, and they're telling you are going to be ready for love now. Yeah, there's something about stability, money, wanting to come in with this Queen of Pentacles. You're not realizing your Queen of Pentacles potential because you were hibernating. Like, it's time for you to come out of hibernation, honestly, or out of complacency is what I just heard. Get out of that complacency where you're like, oh, I'm fine here. I don't got to move on. It's like, no, you're denying yourself this new beginning. You're denying yourself this real, true comfortability. And it's funny because I was also having this conversation with a friend yesterday, and she was like, basically telling me about how there's someone in her life that it was like very much a very turbulent up and down kind of relationship, and how he finally broke things off because there was another woman. And I'm like, oh, the tea. And he was telling her that she was basically too much for him, and he wanted to go back to less, the complacent relationship he was in. And I'm like, that is crazy. And I'm like, some people are comfortable staying in that complacency because they're not willing to put in the work it takes to, get something better kind of vibe. And I do feel like maybe that could have been you because you were tired. You were like very just, maybe depressed, down on your luck. You were not at peace. You were very unsettled. And it's kind of like that moon coming out in reverse. You're getting rid of the illusions. You're getting rid of the fog in your mind to move on kind of thing. You're getting rid of these destabilizing emotions that made you feel like you couldn't do anything. That kept you stuck, mourning kind of vibe. It's like giving the stages of grief. And the last one is finally acceptance. And I feel like that's what this magician and the temperance card is representing. You're finally getting that peace moment where it's like, okay, I made it on the other side. And now because I know I survived that, I can survive anything kind of thing. And I was telling her, I'm like, in the end, it doesn't even matter. I can't stand myself, but that song just literally came through. In the end, I want to say it doesn't even matter. That's not what I was going to say though, but that's what came through, honestly. In the end, he's going to come to regret being complacent because he didn't want to put in the work or he wants to settle for less. And in the end, you're thinking that the person he went back to or he stayed with is the winner in the end. And I'm like, she's not. Because she's with somebody who, first of all, is obviously cheating on her, okay? Three of Swords is third party situation, so that could be something as well. And whether she knows or not, those two deserve each other. She's staying in a relationship. I don't care who you are. A woman knows if a man is cheating on her. I don't care what nobody tells me. There is signs. There is changes in how he treats you. There are signs. Some people want to stay blind to the signs. It could have been you who wanted to stay blind to the signs. Maybe somebody could have been cheating on you, and I'm not trying to come for you or anything, but I'm like, and you may have been trying to stay blind to it, kind of thing. The way, but that's not what we're trying to get into anyway. I'm sorry. I'm telling my friend how in the end they're the two that are going to be losing. And you should consider it a victory because he wasn't even a good person anyway. So why are you mad that you lost him or sad that you lost him? Because it's a win for you. Kind of thing. So there could literally be third party situations here coming through. And this person was hindering your growth, honestly, if that is resonating now, that is coming through, and was stopping you from being who you were meant to be. And it's like, that's what I was saying either way, whether you're in a relationship where this person wasn't giving you enough, it's time for you to move on because you're the Queen of Pentacles. You're the one who brings the stability. You are the one that is powerful. You're so focused on helping other people that you sometimes may forget to help yourself, okay? And it always leads to you being the individual that gets hurt in the end. Because when you have nothing to give them or you stop giving them what they want you to give them, they leave and they abandon you and they go away. And you end up like my friend who's sad that she lost someone who wasn't even good in the first place. I'm like, girl, it's a blessing, okay? I know it hurts. Human emotions make us feel that hurt, and then we move on and we live, and we rise, okay? Okay. True. I'm in my men discuss me era, okay? I can't help it. There's too much going on. And maybe at the bottom of the deck, moving on. So yeah, some of you are being told to break up with somebody, child, and that's not my call. But it's coming through now that I'm getting more into the energy. It's kind of like you're meant to give to others. And if you're constantly in a relationship that's taken from you, you're not going to be able to give what you want to give. That's it. We'll try to get over. Okay. What is next here? Yeah, there's a new beginning waiting for you that you have been kind of like a new beginning that's going to bring you this security and independence, because Nine of Pentacles is literally the eligible bachelor or bachelorette card where you're on your own, you're by yourself, you're stable, you're 30, 40 and thriving. And it's like that is better than heartbreak. So you're definitely getting out of a phase of being sad, stuck, fogged up in the brain, you know what I mean? Getting visions and dreams of maybe another relationship that's coming through to give you the you need to leave kind of vibe. And I just heard to tell you guys that maybe Fortnite by Taylor Swift may help you, because when I was with my friend yesterday, she told me about that song and how she resonated with it. So if that is your situation as well, you may resonate with that song. And then she also said Clean by Taylor Swift helped her as well. Like delete the messages, delete the voice notes, whatever that was left between them, and like a fresh clean slate, I guess. I've never heard the song, okay? But Fortnite did pop up on my YouTube earlier, and I'm like, girl, you were just telling me about the song yesterday. The phones be listening, and nobody gonna tell me they not, because it happens every time. So I'm like, girl, not you just telling me about the song last night and it's showing up on YouTube. So I might go listen to that song later on, but that could definitely be a song you want to listen to. Fortnite, Taylor Swift, and I think Post Malone, and then her other song Clean may be helpful to you guys if this is getting over a breakup or having the strength to leave somebody, you know, and find that independence that you have been denying yourself. Because I'm telling you, independence and being happily single is better than any struggle relationship. I'm not saying it's better than relationships in general. It's better than this struggle relationship here, where this person's not giving you what you want. Okay, what's the next deck we going on to? We pull from that. I'm gonna pull from the energy oracle and see what it has to say. But it's like, find your peace. Give yourself your peace back. That serenity. Mother Mary, be a mother to yourself. Get out of the turbulence. You know what I mean? Yeah. If you're in a relationship where it's not yin and yang, you need to leave and go find it. Like, find the sun to your moon, the Tui and La. Okay? I never remember which one was the moon spirit. Like, they killed... I never remember. But, yeah. What is this? Yeah, the temple path. Boom. They're saying it. You need to find your peace. Find that serenity. Find your own inner temple, or just, like I said, be happily lived. Because you're a healer of the ages. And I feel like healers tend to be or get stuck in relationships that are, like, what do they call it? Narcissist empath relationships, where you're always the giver and they're just the narcissistic taker that never stops taking. And you never get anything back in return. You know, it's like the narcissist empath paradigm, and it always comes out in that other deck. What is it called? The Island Time Wellness deck. It always comes out in that, the narcissist and the empath, where you're the empath, you're the healer of the ages. Your destiny is literally to help people, and you take it too far sometimes when it comes to maybe your love life, because you just get stuck in relationships where guys are not giving you the same in return, you know? But you need to find your way back to yourself, and it's going to be on your own. The temple path can only be taken alone, is what I just heard, okay? To get back into this healer of the ages energy, to get back on track, child. Like I said, you're the magician. You need to find that temperance. You know, that give and take relationship, if it's only with yourself. Like, so this could be friends, this could be, like I said, love relationships, it could be anything. But you need to, like, too many serenity cards are coming through. We have serene, balance, temperance, then we have the temple path. It's like, get back on track. And it may mean leaving that person behind. Get back on the track to, you know, what is it called? Being one with spirit. Because you are not with one with them anymore, because you're in that scrying, that always looking, that always, you know, maybe being anxious, that always not being able to receive messages anymore. You're kind of like maybe panicking, like, why can't I talk to them with anymore? And it's like, you know what, like, what is it called? I just heard God don't like ugly, that as well. But he is not the author of confusion. So if you're around people who are confusing you, which is what that's coming through, he's not going to be there providing that light. You're going to lose your relationship with him because you're stuck with this crusty, dusty person, friend, family member, who knows. But he's not the author of confusion, child. And because of that, look at you, your abundance is leaving you. You know what I mean? Because you are, like, this keeps coming through. You're the Queen of Pentacles. You're the Nine of Pentacles. You're good on your own. You're better on your own. Especially if it's in codependent relationships where they're not giving you anything in return. You would be so much better on your own, child. And like, oh my gosh, I lost my connection to spirit. I can't get messages anymore. And it's like, because God is not the author of confusion. And the person you with is confusing and ghetto. Yes. And God don't like ugly. So this person ugly too. Let me stop. I need to stop. But I need to not stop. Whether they are physically ugly or not, their energy, their spirit is ugly. And they need to heal themselves. And by leaving them, you need to go back on that journey of healing yourself and open that door to spirit, because you're confused, you're stuck, you're in that Eight of Swords energy because you lost that connection. You got lost in this connection so much that you lost the connection to spirit, child. Okay, anyway, the thinking woman, I'm hearing think about your actions. So maybe some of you are like in timeout right now. You got slapped on the wrist. They took away your abilities or psychic gifts, whatever, being able to understand what's going on around you. Your third eye chakra is now closed, snapped shut, sewn shut, child, to get you to understand that, hey, something is wrong here. I need to change something. And think about my actions. Now, this was a big energy for group one. literally when I was mentioning them going through a transformation, I looked to the right of me and there's a butterfly in the house. It's still now, but it was going crazy for their reading. I see a butterfly here in the thinking woman. You need to go through a change. But yours is more spiritual. Theirs was more, that's theirs, their business. But anyway, something along those lines is coming through. Find your like sanctity again is what I just heard. Your serenity, you know, that kind of thing. Get back to sacred things that make you sacred or things you hold sacred. You could have been putting aside practices you usually did. I'm hearing offerings on the altar. Maybe you've been neglecting that. Maybe it gathered dust, and now you don't have that insight you once had because you're not giving what you once did. You know what I mean? Okay, done. But yeah, and then look, oh my gosh, yo, not the sixth chakra, the third eye freaking chakra coming out for you guys. I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna head out. I'm leaving. That's the end of the video. Good day. Have a nice day. This is what the freaking Unakite stone is. Opening your third eye chakra, and the card came out in reverse. That's crazy. That's crazy. Madness. Yeah, it's turned off. You have to turn it back on. Like I said, think about your actions. Like I said, you're on timeout now. For some of y'all been put on timeout. You know? And I'm like, hey, think about your actions. Think about what you did with the thinking woman here. Maybe read some books. Get back to yourself. And look at how she's by herself. Solo journey. She's by herself. The temple path is the only one you can take alone. Everybody's spirituality is only theirs. You cannot share that with other people kind of vibe because your journey is your own. You know, you can have the same religion, same views, same values, but everybody's relationship to God or whatever, whoever you believe in, is their own. It's sacred. You know, you maybe have given that up for some love here. And it's like, your third eye got snapped shut because of it. You know, sewn shut the way in Hocus Pocus. They done sewn that man mouth shut so he couldn't talk. Oh, gosh. What was his name? Was it Billy something? I forget his name. But because he left one of the sisters to go be with somebody else, they done sewn his mouth shut. Like, that's madness. Anyway, moving on. What are the other cards we're pulling from? We're pulling cards from here. So yeah, that's crazy. Third eye chakra definitely came on. They said it's off. It's off. And I just heard to read that part from the book because these energy oracle cards do have prompts for the card coming out in reverse. Let me find it. Why am I hearing I'm in love with a stripper, she rock and she some of y'all in love with a stripper or what? Because that song just came through randomly. I'm sorry. That could be my brain. Okay, 6-eye Metatron 127. Some of y'all in love with a stripper. Okay, clarity of thought and personal vision, not vision coming through again. I freaking said Unakite is a stone of vision, and y'all can't say I'm lying because I wrote it down here on the paper. The stone of vision, opening the third eye and scrying. So yeah. Okay, so the card coming out reversed is this card reversed admonishes you to get clear. Look, you like I said, you're on timeout. Okay, I'm done. We have you may have been lost in confusion and had an unclear or distorted thinking. Child. But even if this state of mental chaos has been going on for quite some time, your lack of personal direction can be turned around. Take off the blinders and widen your perspective. Visualize the life you want to live and the person you want to be, and make that your intention. That freaking magician card to become temperance. It's time to break out of old toxic thought patterns, whether they be habits of worry, doubt, or self-criticism. It's also time to develop a clearer, healthier version of how you perceive yourself and what you want your daily life to look like. Know that you are in charge of making it so. Meditate on Metatron's strong presence in your brow center and see a beautiful indigo light spinning there. Affirm that you are creating a new clarity and sense of direction. You have all the power you need to create a strong personal vision. Magician coming through again, and temperance, yes. That will guide you on your path. Make that a priority now. So making yourself a priority now, making your spiritual journey a priority now, okay? Definitely. Something coming through many times. Go back to spirit. Open that door again. Because maybe you are healing. You need those abilities to his spirit to work with all those energies coming through of you healing and using your creativity. And you can't if you can't see where you're going. You know, the lights have been turned off, and it was to get your attention. Here we have geese on a quest, migration, relocation, dependable, know where you're going, leaves no one behind, cyclical and faithful. So become faithful once again, turn over new leaves, start a new cycle. And I'm hearing like find your flock, because like a flock of geese is the terminology used for geese, I think. So like you have to find your flock. Maybe the people you're around right now are not helping the journey that you're supposed to be on, but hindering it, and it's time for you to find a new flock, you know. But yeah, it's time for you to get back on a quest, for real, for real. Migrate, relocate, all that, and set the intentions to know where you're going. Here we have the element of air: intellectual, idealistic, communicative, curious, inventive, bright ideas, diplomatic, cold, alert, gathering information, mental acuity, clever, and likely it's developing. So this is telling me the ones that are sticking out to me are inventive, because the creation came through a lot, you know. And it says you are being called upon to use your spiritual gifts as a light worker. If those spiritual gifts are off, how are you going to use it? Which is what I was saying with Healer of the Ages. Yeah, definitely. But you need to become more alert. Open your eyes. Awaken. Oh my gosh, I can't stand y'all. You gotta leave me alone because these visions are not cute. Why am I seeing in my head somebody like, you know, like when you're, I guess, possessed or something, and you like see those people make like renditions of it in movies or on social media of like putting holy water on something, and the person's like jumping or whatever. It's like, you know, I rebuke thee. All that kind of stuff is coming through. So maybe we need some holy water. I don't know. Who? What? I'm just, you know. And then we have a snake, because there's snakes in your midst. That's why you need holy water. Oh my gosh. The tea in this reading, guys. I cannot. I cannot. Okay. We have snake, deception, jealousy, betrayal, backstab. And that's that freaking, was it y'all that was getting the Three of Swords and all that? It was. Toxic, silent treatment, seduction, sexuality, and counterproductive. Child, the life you're living right now is counterproductive to the life that you need to be living, or the life that you want to be living. Okay, that's something that's coming through as well. And it's affecting your stability, it's affecting your money, because you have the Nine of Pentacles coming in reverse. Like I said, it's affecting your independence, you know. But with this deception, and I'm like, why you need holy water? Like, I literally got the vibe. Like, I know y'all seen those videos where somebody is like, like, I rebuke it, like, get out, you know, release him, kind of vibe, like, you know, like real dramatic, like, and the person's like jumping when the holy water hits them, kind of vibe, like that kind of thing. That's what I was seeing. And then I'm like, why? And then we have snakes. So because there's people in your midst, like I said, you need to find a new flock of geese. Because the geese you running with right now, friends, relationships, whatever, family, they're not for you. Run. Run. You know? Yeah. And you could be blinded by the seduction of it all, you know, the temptation of it all with the snake coming through here. You're blinded by it. And like I said, there's something about you not being able to see clearly. You're blinded by it. So run. Like there could be like a lot of intensity, heat, passion, and the connection, and you want to stay, but like it's not doing you any good. That's crazy. Not the holy water. They said, look, we have Phoenix coming through. You guys are getting a lot of cards. Come on, now relax. You have Phoenix. You have a death, rebirth, immortal. Yeah, you need to have a rebirth, start over, and it's coming out over Temple Path. We have catalytic, heart awakening, rising up from the ashes, total transformation, complete renewal. So for some of you guys may not have left this person yet, and they're telling you it's time for you to go, because they're kind of clouding your vision, keeping you away from your highest good, that part. Your highest destiny, your highest calling. For some of you, you have left this person that left you in a funk, and you guys are having to fight through the funk, okay? But like they said, that you're gonna come on the other side, because we have the phoenix rising from the ashes, okay? So don't fear, don't fret, my pet, okay? And isn't that, I'm like, where did I get that from? I think that's something that Urkel used to say to Laura. Like, don't fret, my pet. I can't. Anyway, you're going through a total transformation. You have to go through a total transformation, like purging friends, relationships, all that kind of stuff, to start and have a complete renewal. Definitely. Here we have child, beginnings, innocent, brand new, creativity keeps coming through, spontaneous, carefree, inexperienced, tender, new perspective girl. So some of you may have, because kids was coming through in this reading, so some of you may have kids with this person, which is why it's what is making you refrain from leaving them, but it's time to go, child. That's it. But this also represents new beginnings, feeling inexperienced, feeling like you're starting over once again, and that's just how it needs to be. For right now, not falling. Oh, and they keep falling. Y'all better stop playing. Like somebody don't want you to be free. Oh, I cannot say. Not DJ Khaled coming through now. He's like, what does he usually say? Like they don't want us to be great, or they didn't want us to make another album, so we made another album. DJ Khaled, get out. He said they don't want us to be great, so we had to be great. They didn't want to make us. They didn't want us to make another album, so we made another album. Like I can't stand him, but facts. Somebody's trying to keep you from being carefree, from starting over, from indulging this creativity kind of vibe, and they need to go. Yeah. And you may not know because like when you're around them, your judgment is clouded. That's crazy. And some people do, like I said, of that relationship reference that I was using, they want to stay with the person they know. They want to stay comfortable and moving on and trying to fight and having to learn, a new person again kind of vibe. That could be you. You're scared to move on because you don't want to learn or be in a relationship, have to start over kind of vibe. But I feel like they said what they said at this point. I don't know. Take it as it resonates for you. Like I'm trying to keep the cards out of the part of the camera where I know there's a glare so you can see all of them. So that's why I keep rearranging them. Here we have Firefly, Illumination, Chemistry, Magical, Self-Discovery, Soul Spark, Light Codes, Fire, Creative Spark, and Someone Exceptional. So that's also what I was saying, where you're scared to let this person go, not knowing that someone even greater is coming in. So I'm like, girl, don't worry about him. Let them both stay in that complacent relationship. Because the next person that's going to come in for you is going to be someone who can actually who's going to actually put in the work to be with you. Someone exceptional. So don't be scared you're going to have to be starting over, or maybe people don't want, or if you have kids, somebody doesn't want someone with kids. The person who you're going to find that is meant for you is going to be someone exceptional, okay? That sparks that creativity in you instead of tries to make it keep falling and, turning it off. I'm like, why that card kept falling? Y'all saw it. Y'all saw it here, folks. It kept falling. Sabotage is what it is. And you're going to have chemistry. This person's going to light you up. And I think this cornucopia here is 11, 2, or 2. And that's giving me this vibe here. So we have 11 and we have like 11 or 2 or whatever. Like, yeah, this person's going to bring back the abundance that you've lost. Okay. One more card. And then look, we have the sun. We have yes, energy, power, climax, fulfilled, pride, radiant, success. And that's what this Wheel of Fortune and freaking Six of Wands is saying. Once you get rid of that relationship, you're going to have the success. You're going to have the Wheel of Fortune. Oh my gosh, period. Periods all around, okay? Fulfilled, pride, radiant, success, vigor, divine masculine, daytime, victory, happy, and warm, okay? That is definitely what you're calling in once you let go of this, whatever this is. It doesn't have to be a relationship for everyone, but it's a relationship for most of you, or for a lot of you, because the cards came through to clarify for real, for real. It could be like a mindset. It could be a mentality. It could be friends. Like I said, family. It could be a work environment. All those things are hindering your growth, honestly. And once you get rid of it, but it came out as Two of Cups. And that's relationship, dating. Yeah, so it's relationship. A relationship you could have with yourself, like I said, family. I'm gonna keep saying the same thing over and over again. There's always gonna be that one person, I'm single. Well, I'm gonna keep saying it could be friends, it can be family, okay? It don't have to be a romantic relationship, but Two of Cups represents a partnership. It could even be a business partner. That's sabotage you and being a snake. Hey, stop playing. That's coming through as well. Ooh, child. Anyway, yes, once you let go of these things, the sun is coming to get you, okay? And I believe we had, no, it was 32. I'm like, I feel like 31 came out already. No, it didn't. But yeah, once you find your strength and you rebuild yourself back up, you go on the temple path, spend some time by yourself, learning, growing, renewing, awakening again, you're going to find the Wheel of Fortune and the Six of Wands, and it's waiting for you with that Magician card here. It's waiting for you to start, actively trying to get back into balance. But I'm going to stop talking y'all ear off. I feel like I've said everything that needed to be said at this point. There will be love after this. Ooh, and I'm hearing, do you believe in love after love? But I'm hearing love after loss. So there is love after this loss. It's not going to be, this is your only person. You have to cling to this. There will be love. And this person is going to light you up in a way the person who you are with now, if you are with someone, the person you're connected to is not giving to you, okay? Anywho, that's all I have to say. I don't talk my ear off. I hope this reading resonated. If it did, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Join the tribe of divine family. Love to have you. If you'd ever like to book a personal reading with me, you could always get in contact with me. Use my email in the description box below. But I hope you're having a beautiful, wonderful day. Whenever you watch this reading, watch out for the snakes, because there's a snake in your midst, just letting you know. And as always, I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hello, my gorgeous group threes. Welcome to your reading. I don't know what I'm going to title the reading, but it's going to be something like, what do you need to know? What do your spirit guides want to tell you? What are all the signs synchronicities trying to tell you? Something along those lines, honestly, because I feel like I was watching, this reading was inspired by, of course, the full moon, which is tonight in Scorpio, then eclipse season that we just went through. You know what I mean? Then I saw a video on social media by tarot reader Peter, which I'm sure most of us are, who we're aware of. If you're not, he is a very popular tarot reader on Instagram. I think he has like over a million followers. So like one of the most followed tarot readers on Instagram, I would say. But anyway, I saw a video of his came through when I was on Instagram, and I was like, oh, hey, Peter, what's up? And basically, he was like, if you see this animal within the next 24 hours, you're ignoring your messages, or you're ignoring the angel numbers or signs, or you're ignoring your spirit guides, and they're trying to tell you something. And I'm like, oh, now is this a message attacking me? Or is it a message that I'm meant to give other people? It could be both. Who knows? But either way, when in doubt, do a reading about it. So I'm gonna be trying to get into that in this reading, to figure out what it may be that you're ignoring, that you're not seeing, that you can't decipher yourself, you know. So if you chose amethyst, you're in the right place. Now, I wrote down what the properties of each stone is, just to give the reading more nuance, I would say. We have amethyst is a stone of peace. It helps with anxiety, depression. It clears the mind. It is also a stone of intuition, building your intuition, growing it, helping it. It encourages solid sleep patterns. It eases tension and headaches. So some of you guys could be having trouble sleeping, or you could be having headaches, and that is something that you need to pay more attention to, because there's a reason behind it, is definitely what I just heard. So yeah, if you chose amethyst, welcome to your reading. We're going to be getting into what you need to know, or what is this eclipse season, the full moon, all this stuff bringing into your life kind of vibe. So it's going to be a twofer. We're going to get what you need to understand, and then what is also coming in because of these things, you know. So the first card we have here is Harmony. Look at that. I love how this card always gives me like love, like, because it looks like she's making a heart with her wings. She's beautiful. But I've been feeling particularly called to the Dragon Oracle deck. And this is like the first Oracle that I ever got, which I love to say. I'm just like, oh, we've come a long way. Like, I bought it from like Barnes and Noble. It was the first deck that I ever Oracle deck that I ever got. The first tarot deck that I ever got was the Tarot of the Divine, and I'm like, isn't it like so serendipitous that I ended up naming my channel Daughter of the Divine, and I didn't notice it until after I was talking about my first deck ever. I'm like, wait, coinky dink? I think not. Anyway, done. I'm done. What was I saying? Honestly, I don't even remember. Harmony, love, dragons, yes. I've been felt particularly called to dragons or this deck lately, and I feel like it's because this year is the year of the dragon, so they want to be heard. And I don't really usually use them. So I'm like, what can I use them? Oh, we have transformation. What can I use? What can I use them for? You know. But they want to be used lately, so I'm gonna use them. We have transformation, and it's freaking hilarious. I've been mentioning this in every reading, but this same butterfly is in the house right now, in the corner there. You can't see her. I'm calling her her. You can't see her, but she's here. She's still right now. She's not flying. I don't know how I'm gonna help her get out, because I know that's what she's waiting for. But I heard you're not supposed to touch butterflies, so I don't know. Anyway, this exact butterfly is in the room with us. Okay. So something about harmony and transformation. So that's a big thing that you're either going through or that you are not seeing. Okay. So I'm going to read from these Dragon Oracles. They're not really as straightforward as the other cards were. So we're going to get into the actual book to read about them. Like there's something about you having to find harmony and balance. There could be something about you going through a transformation and that's why you're not sleeping very well, or that's why you're getting headache kind of thing. Because when you're going through intense like spiritual things, like your body sometimes pays the price for it. So if you find yourself sleeping more, being more tired, that's because you could be having downloads in your sleep or having dreams, or there's things you need to know kind of thing. And like you feel unsettled, like something, you know, the vibe you get when you know something's gonna happen but you don't know when it's gonna happen. I feel like that's the vibe you're in right now. Like you know something is coming, you can feel it, you keep hearing about it, but you don't know exactly what it is. We're gonna try to see if that's, you know, the case, what's coming, honestly. And it could be, yes, and it would cause anxiety and it could cause depression, because there are so many, not to go on a tangent, okay, but there are so many tarot readers on freaking YouTube telling people your person wants you back, your person is coming back. And I have a tendency to be one of those readers as well, but I'm like, when, how? And it can kind of cause depression if you are not, they're not coming in fast enough. You're just saying they're coming back when, 5 years from now? Okay, you're making it seem like they're coming in tomorrow, the next week, the next day. You know what I mean? And I'm like, it makes you, you're constantly waiting on edge for something, and it's not good. It's not good for you because it causes stress, and stress is not good for your body. Okay, it makes you stinky for one thing. It makes you stress sweat, which is stinky sweat. Okay, it makes you not be able to sleep. Okay, you have constant anxiety waiting for something to happen that is not happening, and you know, in a timely manner or as fast as you would want it to. So I feel like all those things can be playing a part, honestly, for you, and you're trying to, like, you know, tap into the energy and figure out what it is, but you just can't seem to. And it's just like, it's annoying. And I can understand why it would lead to anxiety and depression, you know, sleepless nights, not being able to sleep, you know, not being able to be at ease. So maybe you should work with amethyst stones to kind of help you sleep better. If you don't have one, get some. If you like, it's like, you know, the calm before the storm, where things are too quiet and you know something is coming, but you just don't know when, how, who. Okay, I think that's like a big bar for you guys. So you're going through a transformation and you don't really know when you're going to be finished transforming, or when the transformation is going to bring in what they supposedly said is coming in. Now we're going to get to the book. I'm sorry. I felt to like go on a tangent. So I'm like, no. And I found like I had to stop watching those readings. Like, no, you good. You're not going to get me. You're not going to catch me. Because it like gets you in a perpetual state of waiting, of wanting. And then it never comes. Like, please go away. Thank you. Anyway. Um, yeah, I'm done. What like what dragon are we looking for? Harmony 49. Like, just had to get upset for a second, child. Anyway, we have tomorrow is a new dawn. Wow, here we go. And being in our heart center ripples out with positive effect. Okay, so yeah, some of y'all are waiting for something for real. You're waiting for something to happen. Because I don't know why I went on that tangent. And then we get to the page and it's like, tomorrow's a new dawn. You know? Anyway, I'm done. Harmony is the first shy dragon I met. She was peeking out at me from behind a huge curtain when she first appeared to me. That is adorable. She's a quiet and considered being and is a lot less brash than some of the other dragons I have encountered. I asked her about her qualities and she replied, I am the bringer of harmony, restorative on an interpersonal level and an outer global level. If you are wrestling with a problem that you are unable to resolve, ask her to bring her beautiful, harmonious influences to the solution and guide you in any steps you may need to take. So yeah, I do feel like because you're in this constant anxious, depressed, tense energy, you need to find harmony, you know, that release, that ease kind of vibe. And that's what I guess she's bringing here with harmony. If she has appeared to you today, she asks, what area of your life needs reviewing? What do you need to let go of? Is it judgments or old habits? What is it in your life that needs reharmonizing? I will assist you in taking those first steps, supporting you as you go. Take some time to sit and contemplate your life as it is and look honestly at what you may require changing. It may be something quite small, just a little tweak, or it could be a life-changing event. She goes on to say, the answers you seek all lie within you. So sit quietly, ground yourself, be present, and reflect. And I know that can be hard. They're telling you to be quiet and sit and reflect. And it's hard when you're constantly in this tense, depressed energy. But I guess that's what they're telling you to do, to kind of calm that, ease that, bring it to like a, I'm hearing a head or a pause to stop it, essentially eradicate it, is what I just heard. Okay, so we have your inner knowing under my guidance will help bring the answers to the surface for you. Tomorrow is a new dawn, and being in your heart center ripples out with positive effect. She will often appear when there has been discord or upset. This can be personal or on a global scale. She is the harbinger of change, and her role is to bring harmony to the world. So that could be something that you feel like is on your shoulders, like bring harmony to yourself. Maybe you're someone who gets readings that say you're supposed to change the world kind of vibe. You're like, how can I change the world when I can't even get a handle on my life, child? What are you telling me, please? And then you having that added stress of having to get your life together, you know, well, because you need to help other people get their lives together. It adds stress, and it can, send you in a tailspin of what, you know what I mean? Like, what the heck is going on, honestly? But I do feel like the whole tomorrow is a new dawn, and being in our heart center ripples out with positive effect. So maybe, like, as hard as I know it is, and it may be, erring on the side of optimism and positivity instead of making, like, okay, so for example, you're being told your soulmate is coming in, the person's going to bring you this utter happiness, your future husband, you're going to have kids, get married, all that kind of stuff, live in a big old house, because there'll be readings like that, y'all. And you're like, when is it going to happen, when is it going to happen? And they're like, just soon. They can't tell you. It's all in divine timing. And you keep getting these messages, you're excited, but then the longer it takes, the more that excitement turns into cynicism, okay? The more it turns into pessimism, okay? The more it turns to, like I said, anxiety, depression, like you're uneasy kind of vibe, because you're just like, okay, you keep telling me this person's coming in, but when are they coming in? And then you can kind of err on the side of caution too much, or like I said, you turn into a cynic where you don't believe it's coming in, and that ends up being a blockage. So they're saying, instead of focusing on the negative aspects of waiting for someone to come in, focus on the excitement of it coming in, focus in your heart energy and being like, I can't wait for it to happen, you know what I mean, kind of vibe, instead of, oh, when is it going to happen, as we humans tend to do. Our mind is our worst enemy at all times, okay? So, like, get out of your head, essentially, or call on the energy of the harmonious dragon, or just on harmony in general. Like, find more harmony in your life, or distractions. I'm hearing things that will distract you from waiting for, or just stop watching tarot readings about love, period. Honestly, that's what I did, because it's ghetto. Okay, anywho, I do want to read transformation as well, sorry. And she came out right. Yes, they're next to each other. How cute. We have harmony, and then we have transformation. How cute. A new you is emerging. Let it all go. Fear, pain, doubt, anger, sorrow, and guilt. Yes, that's a big vibe for you guys. You no longer need these experiences. They are in the past. They have completed their task and have no place in your future. Yeah, right after I'm like, just let it go. Try to, rely on happy things. We have this message. By holding on to them, you only keep yourself trapped in old patterns that are no longer of use or necessary to you. A new you is emerging, maybe a quieter, more considered you, but certainly a more powerful you. Having lived through a great many things, now's the time for you to put that experience to good use. And that's what I was saying about them telling you have a destiny. Like, how can I have a destiny to help other people when I can't even help myself? Kind of thing. Now's the time for you to put that experience to good use, follow your inner guidance, and let your old habits and worries slip away. So worries need to go. That needs to go. Stop worrying about everything. Is basically what they're trying to tell you right now. There will always be those who question what you do, but that is their journey. You are on yours. Follow the steps laid out before you, trusting your own inner light, okay? Not inner doubt, your own inner light, harmony, okay? As you move toward a fresh way of being you. This transformation can be on any level and can affect any and all parts of your life. Enjoy it and look out for signs and particular symbols. Dragons love symbols. As you are guided by the dragon of transformation to take your next steps, and that's literally what this reading is about. So you are receiving all these signs, and it can become overwhelming. You're being hit from up, right, down, left. You know what I mean? Like a wave is washed over you, full of symbols and angel numbers. You're just like, okay, wait. Can I figure out what the first one is before you give me the next one kind of vibe? Yeah, they love symbols. So maybe you have been seeing turtles, because that's what Peter said in his video, or maybe something else. And turtles are all about going with the flow and taking things slow, okay? Slow and steady wins the race. Just because you're being told you have a destiny to fulfill does not mean it's going to happen tomorrow. So maybe you just kind of removing yourself from that destiny you're being told you have, and kind of just going with the flow, taking it day by day and growing as a person. Eventually you will be the person who is someone who's more confident in that, yeah, now I can take on the world energy. Like, so like just take it slow, have patience and have ease, have grace with yourself, because this change is coming. You are emerging as a new person. So all this uncertainty has its time and place, or had its time and place. And as you transform to this person you're supposed to be, it's supposed to slowly trickle out kind of vibe, and will lead you to this harmony. Okay. So now I feel like I want to switch these. We have transformation is going to come, and then after that you're going to be at ease and have harmony, a lot more self-love for yourself, and more love for others, more patience for others, I'm hearing. Okay, so as we're talking about signs and symbols and synchronicities, I'm going to use this angel numbers deck to give you more, I guess, clarity or information. Maybe these are some angel numbers you've been seeing, and you're going to get more clarity on what they mean. So what else do we have for our group threes, please? What angel numbers can bring more clarity for them? What is coming into their life? What are these signs and synchronicities trying to tell them? What is eclipse and full? What is the eclipse season and full moon bringing their way? Wow, we have I am harmonious coming through again, harmony coming through again. You relate to others on an almost cosmic level. You are dedicated to building harmonious relationships of all kinds. You have the ability to pursue others to bring You have the ability to persuade others to your point of view by using gentle means. I am harmonious. Yeah. It's like I was saying, they're like you have a destiny to provide the people, I heard, okay? And you kind of get so caught up in just the fact that you have a destiny, you get overwhelmed by that. You psych yourself out and have a hard time re-stabilizing yourself, and becoming harmonious again and on your right path and where you're supposed to be. So I do feel like you do relate to others, so the same way you have struggles, maybe turn that pain into power, turn that uncertainty into power for other people, let people in, make videos about what you're going through kind of vibe, and maybe instead of always trying to say you have it all okay, it's okay to be vulnerable, because we see that take people very far in this world, being vulnerable and sharing your truth kind of vibe. So like I said, turn that pain and uncertainty into power, document your journey or write about it, you know what I mean? So maybe one day when you're reading back on those times, you may end up writing a book about it, and that book sells how many copies, who knows? And you become a household name because you were vulnerable with the world, is the vibe that I'm getting for you, because you relate to people on a cosmic level, not a personal level, a cosmic level, where you just seem like you seem to understand them, you see through them kind of vibe, and that's that intuition coming through. Maybe you help others find peace when they're dealing with anxiety and depression. You help them clear their mind kind of vibe, and that's because you know what it was like to go through it. So I do feel like your transformation as a person has something to do with you um fulfilling your purpose to other people kind of vibe, if that makes sense. Like, because you went through the pain, you now and got through it, you now know how to help others heal that pain and get through it as well, because you can relate to them on a cosmic level. It's kind of like, oh my gosh, like I relate to that statement on a soul level. Those videos we see on social media, people bearing their soul or being vulnerable, we're like, oh my gosh, like I like you're my spirit animal. Like I relate to that on a soul level, and it's because you went through it, obviously, in order to empathize with what they're going through. So I feel like that could be something for you, being vulnerable, being what's it called? Someone who helps heal others by sharing your stories and stuff like that, That is a message coming through. By speaking your truth. Here we have 24, I am generous. So we have I am harmonious and I am generous. I'm giving you guys like very sensitive souls. And every time I say that now, I hear, though I seem thick-skinned and it hurts, and my friends never stood downwind, and oh, the shame. I thought I'm changing my name, and I got downhearted. How did you feel anytime that I, well, not in front of the kids, Akuna Matata? So you need to go from that caring what everybody thinks about you in that song, the way he made a little poop, and everybody ran from him. They don't want to be his friend. He got disowned. He ran away from home, and he turned that into meeting Timon, them building their life together, and their lifestyle around the whole Hakuna Matata, no worries kind of concept, and they ended up helping Simba in because of it, of them having to go through their own troubles. They ended up knowing exactly how to help Simba on his journey. So like I said, yeah, that's a big thing for you. And then we have I am ingenious, period. You have great, okay, I didn't even read it, sorry. You have a heart of gold and are very skilled at maintaining balanced, stable relationships. You are loyal to your loved ones and are able to be the nurturer, protector, and provider all at once. So that keeps coming through because it's like you are dedicated to building harmonious relationships of all kinds. And then you have a heart of gold and are very skilled at maintaining balanced, stable relationships. You are loyal. So like I said, you're like a heart of gold kind of person, a very sensitive soul as well. Like, are you gonna fall out or no? Can I get one more card, please? We have I am ingenious. You have great leadership skills. Your mind is sharp and allows you to dream up ingenious ideas and organize all the details, then direct others how to carry things out. What did I say? Because you have special experience going through what everybody on the soul level goes through. You have special insights onto how to help others, because some people, like I said, you turn your pain into power. Boom. Exactly. I didn't realize how much I was going to punch until I said it again. The pain you went through in life, you have not the sole purpose, but you have the sole gift of turning that pain into power for other people. Where other people will just go through it, where other people will wallow through it, you have ingenious ideas of what to do with that pain. Wow, that's beautiful. Child, relax. Group 3, who you think you are? Okay, we have 17. I am independent. The quality of work you can produce when you're going at it alone is almost unbelievable. You are as independent as you are ambitious, capable of performing every step of the way with efficiency, focus, and skill. I am independent. So I'm just going to put that over there where we can see all of them at once. Yeah, that's definitely something coming through. You, like they say, you have the tendency, you can be the nurturer, the protector, and the provider all at once. You have everything that you need, you know what I mean, to help yourself and to help others. And that can be intimidating at times when you're given the sole purpose of helping or, what is it called? Expanding or awakening people or taking care of people. It can become too much, especially when you're not in harmony with yourself or you're feeling destabilized. But at those times, you have to put that on the back burner of helping others to help yourself, essentially. So we have I am harmonious, I am generous, I am ingenious, and I am independent. We love it. I love these. Okay, what am I doing next? Now we're moving on to the tarot, but I feel like there's more messages from here, honestly. Like, I feel like you're more in harmony than you realize. Because this whole, I guess, like the journey you've been going on so far has been leading, like everything has been leading up to this moment, I would say, to where you find your harmony and you're able to finally step into that power to be this person for everyone else. You don't realize how far you are, how good you're doing, how ahead of everyone else you are. You don't realize that because you're stressed. You're not sleeping that well. You're having headaches and all that kind of stuff. So we're gonna see what we can do about that, or what we can see about that, or what you need to know, honestly. Not this card staying down. What is this? Four of Cups. That can be the energy you're in right now. Okay, so what is all of these sign frequencies bringing their way? What do they need to know? Okay, you have Three of Swords. Oh, we don't like that. You have the Moon in reverse. What is it bringing their way? You have Page of Pentacles, starting over. I'm hearing starting a business from what you know. Like I said, turning your pain into power. So maybe coming up with well thought out plan. Like there's something here about you knowing how to come up with ingenious ideas, and that ties into you ending up being that nurturer and the protector and provider all at once. So you're nurturing everybody else. Okay, you're protecting everybody else, and then it's also allowing you to provide for other people in your life as well. So it's kind of like I'm hearing coming up with a course of how to get over a breakup, or a course on how to get over depression, or something like along those lines, of something that's coming through. Like because you went through it and how you were able to overcome it, you can turn into a course, help others overcome it, and then you can make money off of that course, kind of thing, ingenious ways. But the moon universe is trying to help people find the light in the dark, because the moon, it's like so mysterious and holds so many secrets. When you look up at the moon, it's kind of like it's under the guise of night. It's dark outside. You can't see where you're going. And the moon, the North Star, is always like the only way forward. And I feel like maybe you are that moon and that North Star. Or when people are in their, I guess, dark night of the soul, or they're in their shadow work phase, when they're in their shadow, you are able to kind of be that guiding light, the North Star, to get them out of it, I feel like there's like giving me, with this whole relationship thing coming through, there's something here about you helping people get over heartbreak. It's definitely a big vibe coming through. And you may be, and you being able to somehow make money off of that with the Page of Pentacles. Like helping people out of their confusion, finding the light in the dark kind of vibe, getting over heartbreak, and it coming under transformation, and you help people finding harmony in the dark kind of vibe. You can end up making money off of that, and they could be telling you to, hey, that's where your skills come into play. That's the part of your destiny that we're telling you or have been telling you about for so long. Like, start making the course. Like I said, filming the videos and how you got over it. Yeah, there's something here about that. What else is coming their way? So a business opportunity or a business idea that you can make money off of is definitely something that you need to be contemplating, or something you're coming your way, like an offer to work somewhere, to help others build their confidence or something, Get over breakups, child. Find the light in the dark. Okay, relax. These are way too many cards. I'll keep this one because it fell out properly. The other ones did not. You have 7 of Wands. Yeah, how to fight back. Because look at this person. All these dang, what is this? Are these alligators or crocodiles? I think they're alligators, because alligators are always the fat snout ones. Crocodiles have the thin snouts, and alligators have the fat ones. And this is a fat snout. So, alligator. Look at how he's defending his ground. He's holding his ground. He has all these alligators coming at him, and he's holding his ground. And look at what he has in the background there. He has some backup. So this is like you being like helping people stand up for themselves, or like, because yes, stand up for themselves, but not in that kind of way, like hold their ground kind of vibe, not give up, not back down, not fold. Essentially, you have the power to help people do that, to not fold, because you are this reassuring presence in the back of them, this like deer, okay, like a Mother of Pentacles kind of person, where you have their back, you're helping them, but you're not doing everything for them kind of vibe, and you're sitting there whispering to them, you got this, don't give up, hold your ground kind of vibe. Or you could be the voice people hear in the back of their head when they're about to do something stupid, because they watch your videos or they read your book, and they're like, okay, well, this person said this and that when I feel like this kind of vibe, like you're giving people like a blueprint is kind of what I'm getting, to get over something. And look at how we have a lotus flower here. I believe that is. So it's like, yeah, because lotus has a delicate flower. So I sometimes get confused water lilies and lotus flowers. But this is definitely a lotus flower, because they have a more thin flower, where water has like a more waxy, thick. I don't know, I'm explaining flowers to you, child. I'm so sorry. Maybe that's what you do. You're instructional in that kind of way, where you explain people and help them understand, find better ways to do things. Like I said, I don't know why I keep wanting to say build a better boy. Like, I don't know. Well, I keep wanting to say it, so I'm gonna say it. You help people how to know how to build a better boy. Does that make sense to y'all? Like, I don't know. Like, you help people through heartache. You help them find that harmony. You help them get back on track after a breakup. But then you also help them find that better boy. Or the better boy archetype, how to find better love. Child, this is, I hope it's making sense. That's what I'm like. You need to make a course, a book, something about how to get over it, and you can make money off of it. It's just definitely the vibe I keep getting. But there's something here about like having like a mothering presence to people, where you can, like I said, you're the nurturer. You help them learn how to protect themselves, and also how to provide for themselves. So what are all this full moon, eclipse season, sign synchronicity, what are they trying to tell them? And it's also telling you to keep going forward if you are someone who did go through a breakup. Here we have 8 of Wands, and I'm not sure how it wants to fall out. Can I get a clarifier for the Eight of Wands? Is this supposed to be reversed or not? A clarifier for the Eight of Wands. We have Two of Cups in reverse. What the heck? That didn't clarify Nathan. Okay. See, and relationship cards keep coming out. Three of Swords is like the heartbreak kind of thing. Two of Cups is relationships, person to person relationships kind of vibe. And we have the Eight of Wands in reverse. I want another card. Can I get another card? This is, no, one. Can I get one more card? Yeah. Come on. And then look, we have Queen of Swords. So something about speaking, yes, instructions. That's what I get with the Queen of Swords. She's the instructional person who's telling you, hey, next time you see this person, say this and say that, and you're gonna have them eating out of your hands. Kind of, yeah. And I wanted to call his name, but I didn't call his name. I'm like, what's his name now? I'm trying to call his name and I can't remember. Anwar White. He's like a relationship dating kind of coach for people, or specifically women of color, to help them get their man. What does he say? I'm here to help you get your guy. I think it's like get your guy coaching or whatever. And he like gives you little hints of how to tell if a guy is interested in you, how to tell if a guy is what to do when they act this way, what to do when they act that way. And because he has that insight as a man, that most women dating coaches don't have to help you get a man, because they're not a man. They don't know how they think, how they work kind of vibe. So it's kind of like there's something about you having the instructions or you having the knowledge to help people. I just keep hearing instructional video. When you first get like a couch or a crib or a TV or whatever, a table, you have the instructional video to help you build it. And like I said, I keep getting build a better boy. I'm confused, guys. Are you supposed to be like a dating coach or something? Or a breakup coach, like help people get over breakups kind of thing? Come to peace, get out of that depressive, clear their mind. They can't sleep. Because those are all things that happen when you break up with someone, now that I'm thinking about it, just making sure it's still recording. That's what they do. Let's turn on your intuition to help you realize what may have went wrong in the connection kind of thing. That's a big vibe that I'm getting, honestly. I'm like, you're just like, this is just telling you how to help others build a better relationship, build a better boy. Like, then, okay, you broke up with this person, but next time I'm going to tell you what to do so you don't have to break up with them, because it's going to work this time, That's the vibe that I'm getting. Like, we have Eight of Wands, and then we have Two of Cups in reverse. Like, why did you lose this person? Why did you break up with them? Which is what we have with Three of Pentacles. Then we have the Eight of Swords. You're supposed to bring clarity to that, make them understand why things may have happened the way they did. Kind of, yeah, something like that. Can I get one more card? Because we have space for one more card. What is coming their way? And this could, like I said, you start off by doing this for yourself, so you're able to know how to do it for others. We have King of Cups. Interesting. Yeah, you become that person that others can trust, others can lean on when they're feeling unstable. I'm just gonna put these down there. Interesting. Okay, hold on. Let me just get these straight. Oh, one more card came out. Wow. I'm like, huh? And then we have Seven of Swords. Yeah, so something about getting over betrayal, holding your ground. We have two sevens coming out. How to, what is it called? What to watch out for, what red flags to watch out for. How do you know if a guy is for you? How do you know if a guy is not for you? Or how do you know if a situation is for you? How do you know if a situation is not for you? Kind of thing. Yeah, so I just keep it instructional, how to build a better book. And those are like instructions or instructional kind of things. How to get over a breakup, or how I got over my breakup. And by you telling people how you got over your breakup, you help them get over theirs. How I got my husband, because like I said, there's people out on social media where they literally tell you, I'm in a successful relationship and this is how I got my person, this is what you should do kind of vibe. And they literally have consultations, or because they went big or viral on social media, they make money from those videos. Or you build like a program and you sell that program and tell people how to get a better guy, and they buy it and they lap it up kind of thing. And then that's what you're being told to do, to start something like a business. like an idea you could have been having for a long time, finally like going after that business. And it may not be a relationship thing for everyone, but it's something that you're really good at, that you went through yourself, that you got came on the other side from, kind of vibe, and you can help other people do the same thing. Like when your back is against the wall, 7 of Wands, this is what you do, you know, something like that. Finding that clarity. The moon upright is confusion, illusions, getting rid of those illusions. Like I said, with that, finding that clarity with the 7 of Swords. So why were you not supposed to be with that person? Why did it not work out? Kind of thing, and learning how to move on. Yeah, so if it's not for other people, that's basically what you're supposed to be doing for yourself, focusing on work, kind of vibe, staying strong, standing firm, not giving up, okay? Not letting, maybe not being inspired, because like I said, okay, so like I heard or something. See, like things that I've heard is what I'm using now to help you guys, kind of vibe. I feel like that's what you are supposed to be doing, using things you learned and heard to help other people. So basically, they say that you have to be disciplined at something. It doesn't matter if it's your dream, like even if it is a dream job, you have to find that discipline, because you're not going to always want to get up and do something. Even if it is your dream job, you're not always going to be in the mood to get up and do this and do that. So you have to find that discipline to get up and do it. So even if it is a dream job and something you've always wanted to do, you still need to find that discipline along the way to actively get up and keep doing it, to make it what it needs to be, to show up all the time, even when your back is against the wall, even when you're not feeling inspired to do anything, or you don't have any ideas, to keep going, to not give up. Yeah. And this King of Cups with this 7 of Swords here, yeah, trying to find, like, yeah, helping people not get stuck in a relationship with emotionally unavailable people. That's what I'm getting. Or you, like I said, you're healing from that. And based on what you went through and your knowledge or your experience, you can help other people with that as well. Yeah, I hope that makes sense. So what is coming into your life? A business opportunity to help other people get over all this stagnancy. Some has to do with love, some has to do with, having a class or building a class based on love or something else. Okay, but I'm getting like a very heavy relationship vibe. Do I have another tarot deck here? I think I do. So I'm like, I want to get more cards to see, like, 'cause this is like very much other people based. I wanted it to be about you. So I want to see if I take these cards here, if I can find anything else about like what's coming for you. So I'm like, excuse me. Well, we love helping other people. Or maybe you're someone who has everything else together otherwise. You're just like here to help transform other people or help other people find that love and harmony. Like I said, immediately when I first got this card, like I said, this is like giving a heart, love. So maybe your life is going great. You're just here to help people, go through their life. Here you have 10 of Coins. Help them build their business enterprise. So what is coming their way? Yeah, like this is giving generational wealth, building something, long-term stability, and that's what the Page of Pentacles was giving me. So yeah, something here about business coming through. We have Knight of Coins, slow and steady wins the race. You're slowly and steadily building on the generational wealth. You're gonna have kids generations from now still using that money you built now. If that's something you definitely want to do. They're like, right now is the opportunity to start doing it. We have 6 of Cups. It has something to do with what you went through in the past, okay? It could have been a past relationship, nostalgia. Like people are always telling you, oh my gosh, like anytime you tell me or you say this, you do that, you tell me what to do in a relationship or whatever, or in dating, it always ends up good or whatever. Or you could be like, what is it called? Not even a dating coach, above that, a matchmaker, where you, every time you find someone, you help people find love, kind of vibe, whether it's through being a dating coach or actually being a matchmaker and matching people up, like, I think that guy would be good for you. Or, based on what I know about you, this kind of guy is the guy you should go for, that you would have the most success with, kind of vibe, and you help people find that. This is very interesting. High Priestess. Your second gifts are heightening with the amethyst crystal being the card that's coming out. What else is coming for group 3, please? Yeah, you're coming up with a business idea. So they're like, start looking, build that discipline, because you're not going to always want to get up and do it every day, but you have to build a discipline in order to do it. If it's not love, it could just be helping other people, which kept coming through up here. Look, we have Ace of Swords, that clarity, helping people find the clarity, or you're going to be finding the clarity to know how to move forward with the High Priestess and the Ace of Swords. Yeah, it's like you finding the clarity based on what happened in your past. So it's something you went through that is encouraging this idea. And we have the Nine of Wands. It's something about not giving up, not letting these things that scare you make you back down. So like I said, a lot of what I said down here may have applied to you, and now you're like applying that to help other people and making it a business. This is very interesting. I don't think I've ever had a reading like this, honestly. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Swords. So like, now's the time for you to decide which road you want to go down. Start planning the business idea and seeing if it's something that you want to do, if it's something you're going to stick with, kind of vibe. But they're saying go, like go for it, Like the time is now, okay? Your intuition is leading you right. Read up more about business or whatever, what you need to do to start. So just making sure it's still recording. Maybe have helpful friends. People from your past can help you, or friends kind of vibe. Because Six of Cups does give friends. It gives like soul family, people you know. So it's like, this is basically just your past experiences are now shaping your career journey here. What you went through in the past, what you've learned over the years, kind of vibe. How you got out of depression, how you got out of feeling sad, how you got over a breakup, how you learned how to build your business, kind of vibe. A lot of that stuff is going around master classes on how to invest, master class on how to find love, kind of thing. Just maybe posting it to social media and you go viral and you end up making money off of it. Who knows? Things like that are coming through. Like paying attention to like business, but it has to do with like relationships. Knight of Cups in reverse. Yeah, telling people if the guy's not for you, leave him. Ten of Wands, exactly, leave him. If a guy that you're dating is stressing you out, leave that man, okay? To find new love. Yeah, something about love. Why'd I just hear 1-800 choke that hoe? I can't. Are y'all supposed to be a Medea? Because Medea really was in those movies helping, saving lives, okay? It started in a diary of a mad black woman. You know what I mean? She was helping that lady get her life back. Yeah, something about that. You're supposed to be a Medea type figure. Maybe a little crazy, a little out there, but her out there ideas always work. Do you know? Anyway, let me get some cards from here. What energy are they calling in? Oh, child, relax. We have man holding a heart. So is this you telling you that because you got over a past love, you're getting a new love? Or like I said, there's something here about you helping others attract love. If you already have love, now if you don't have love, and look, it's happening in community, and community kept coming out in your cards. You have, what did it say? Where did it go? Sorry, he. Something here, yes. And then you direct others how to carry something. That's what they said. Yes, literally. You have great leadership skills. Your mind is sharp. That Queen of Swords coming through, so you're able to come up with ideas off the fly, off the rip, off the top of your head. Your mind is sharp and allows you to dream up ingenious ideas and organize all the details, then direct others how to carry them out, okay? And then we also have this independent card that's telling you everything. You can do all of these things by yourself. You have the power to not need help from other people, but you're able. Child, stop playing. They slick. The cards like all tie together at the end of it. It's like the quality of work you can produce when you're going at it alone is almost unbelievable. Okay, you are as independent as you are ambitious, capable of performing every step of the way with efficiency, focus, and skill. Queen of freaking Swords. So you're coming up with a program, coming up with a master class, coming up with advice, coming up with videos to help lead other people, and doing it all by yourself. So it's like giving one man band, one woman machine. You know what I mean? And then maybe along the way you end up making a business out of it and hiring people, but you're still kind of the one dishing out orders. You're not working for other people. So essentially they're saying you're meant to work for yourself, do things by yourself, and have others work for you, to help other people as well. It's not like only for you to make money and get rich. No, it's for you to help other people. So whatever you need to come up with needs to be beneficial for other people. Okay, essentially what the cards is up here was saying, child. Okay, because like I said, you're able to be generous and be a nurturer, protector, and a provider for all at once. So yeah, something about helping a community, building your own community, okay, And here we go again with building, showing girls or guys how to build a better boy, get the guy you want, get your guy coaching, all that is coming through. Building a community around you, finding love as well with man holding the heart, finding others, helping others find love if you already have love. It depends. If you don't, you're finding a man holding a coin. That's what's coming into your life, okay? Because you went through the pain, you went through the hurt, what is it called? Pushed through the illusions. When your back was up against the wall, you kept fighting, kind of vibe. Even when you were feeling uninspired, you kept going, kind of vibe. It's like giving a breakup, okay? So what I was saying could apply to you and how you're going to help other people. Now, here we have 5th chakra, Archangel Gabriel. So, and look, it came out in reverse. I just want to make sure to be able to read it. It came out in reverse. There's something here about you using your voice to help other people, okay? And you not doing that because it came out in reverse. You're not doing that. You have a voice to help others. You have like instructions. You're supposed to give people instructions to how to do things. And you're not doing it because it came out in reverse. Now, can I get one more card, please? One more card for my group 3s, please. But this King of Cups is definitely giving me this man holding a heart. By you going through all these things, you're attracting a King of Cups. You don't have to worry about them being, shiesty. Somebody that you can trust and you can believe in, where in the past you were probably had a hard time trusting people. And we have the thinking man. So someone who is going to be very, what is it called? I just heard, it's not despondent. It's, how rude. What is the word that I'm looking for? Here we have Healer of the Ages. This came through in group 2, so maybe some of you are called to group 2. Because that did come through a lot about community and helping people did come through a lot in group 2 as well. So you may feel called to that group. But you're a healer of the ages in your own way. They have their way, you have your way, okay? The thinking man, pondering. You have like a very pondering person coming in. A man holding a coin. Maybe there is someone who was thinking about you a lot. A man who has intense feelings for you. They're holding feelings for you in their heart. And they're thinking about when they want to come in. Something about that is coming through as well. Because love was a big part of this reading as well. But like maybe you need to hold your ground and not let them back in. Or not hold your ground. Communicate effectively. And if you want to get this man holding a coin, or the person that's thinking about you. And look, some clarity is coming in. Like I said, clarity from someone else. So yeah, I do think maybe you're gonna get some communication from someone from the past. Yes. Oh my gosh. Stop. And like I said, that's the thing that you could be feeling. They're telling you a guy is coming. Like I was, going on a tangent about in the beginning. Somebody's coming. You keep hearing this person's coming in. Your person from the past, the person for your future. Who knows? They're coming in, and you're like, when? You keep saying it, but when? Kind of vibe. Your intuition is telling you what's coming in, and then bam, it's gonna come in and unball this knot here. It's gonna be able to slice through the knot of tension, which did come through. Okay, because the amethyst eases tension, so you're tense about something. Something's coming in, and it's like you're wound tight, and this sword is coming in to kind of swipe through the knot and unleash the knot, unravel the knot. Okay. With the 9 of Wands here, something or someone that didn't give up on you, or somebody that you can't give up on, kind of vibe, because the 9 of Wands like persevering. So yeah, for some of you, the message has changed to this is a person who wants to come back in, who has feelings for you, kind of vibe. A bunch of different messages, honestly. Your 5th chakra, maybe you weren't as communicative to this person as you should have been. There was some confusion, kind of vibe. But when they come back in, you can speak clearly and effectively with the Queen of Swords and the 5th chakra energy coming through. Okay? But yeah, a man is thinking about you, child. That's coming through right now. And this person is a man who has feelings for you. So you have to focus on this while being the healer. That's what I was saying, honestly. I feel like in the beginning that they keep saying something's coming in, but they're also telling you have a destiny. And you're like, how can I do both? Or, kind of vibe. Okay, so we're going to get the last cards for you guys. I hope this reading wasn't too long. I really don't know. It feels like it's only been 10 minutes, but I know it hasn't. Time moves differently when you're reading. It feels like it's short, and then it ends up being 40-something minutes. I'm like, well, that's life. That's what people say. Flying high in April, shut down in May. And it is April right now. So something about you're flying high in April just to be shut down in May. Interesting. And I know you're going to change that tune when you're right on top in June. So April, you're flying high, you're shot down in May, and then you're right back on top in June. Something about that. I'm like, why is that song coming through? Relax. Okay. So we have a ship. You're going places, adventure, a vehicle, a vacation, a trip, an enterprise. What I was saying, yes, you're building an enterprise. And on top of that, there's somebody who's thinking about you, wants to be with you, that is going to come in and give some communication here. But right now, the throat chakra is blocked. Okay. Okay. Now we have movement with the wind, swift travel and overseas. Wow. So you're going somewhere, maybe you have to travel somewhere. They're telling you that this opportunity to travel is coming up. We have Pisces, mutable sign of water. She's the princess of water, and timing is within 6 to 9 months during the winter, and from February 22nd to March 21st. So something could have happened during Pisces season, or you're dealing with a Pisces person. Honestly, take it either way. But we have intuitive. That's you. You're coming through it because the high priestess is Pisces energy. So this is your energy. Intuitive, dreamy, artistic, compassionate, sympathetic, perceptive, tender, humane, sensitive, and impressionable. And that's what I was saying here with the, you're a sensitive soul, but you seem thick-skinned. So maybe they're telling you to like open up, speak up with this throat chakra energy here. Like when this person does come in, maybe speak up, tell them how you feel, be open. Then we have the moon come out. Wow. So yeah, Pisces energy is strong. Your intuition is telling you something's happening and you're ignoring it. Or maybe they're telling you this person's coming back. Like, no, they're not. Or they're telling you to go and start a business. I shouldn't. You're being too, what is it called? Hesitant. Scared. I'm hearing persnickety. We have coffin, death, loss, inactive, forgotten, see, discouraged, absent-minded, defeated. So a relationship that you may have thought is dead could be coming back around. If it doesn't resonate, don't take it. But there's something that is coming to an end, or something that you lost. Okay. That's what this Three of Swords is. This person may have broken your heart and they're gonna come back in. Ooh, the ghetto. Okay, hold on. We have defeated, down and out, over and done, endings, dull, and breakup. Yeah. So you could be going through a breakup. And like I said, you getting over this specific breakup is going to help you help others do the same. We have snowflake, perfect, delicate, coated, fragile, pattern, symmetry, precise, handle carefully, crystalline, unique design, exquisite and detailed. That's a Queen of Swords coming through. You're exquisite at finding all the details that need to be found and making it work for you. That independent here and that leadership coming through here. You're able to come up with golden, unique ideas that people have never seen before. So I'm like, make a class, a master class, a how-to guide, a book, something along those lines. Something you need to be focused on doing right now, at least starting. Okay. Here we have a clock, perfect timing, origins, culmination, incremental. And what the heck was I saying about divine timing? Yeah, there's something with your group and you're sick of hearing it's all happening in divine timing. And I'm sick of it too. I understand. But they said what they said. Perfect timing, origins, culmination, incremental, longevity, unstoppable, stands the test of time, past, present, future. So definitely something about your past. The Six of Cups that come through. So yeah, some of you are experiencing a relationship from the past that's coming back in because this person's thinking about you. Let me move it over so it's not glaring. I don't even know. I think the glare is like right around here. So I'm trying to put the card somewhere where it won't glare. Why am I hearing that song? Please take me out this Mugler. Why Cardi coming through? What song is that? Stop it. Is it that I'm ready to put it on you? We're gonna take a shot. Wild Side by Cardi B. Is that what song is that? Come take me out this smooth glare. Stop playing. Why that song coming through? Wild Side by Cardi and Normani's coming through. So maybe you're supposed to, what is it called? Sow your wild oats, take a walk on the wild side kind of vibe. Maybe it will take you being that kind of person to maybe be with this person. You may have to travel towards them. I don't know. Something about traveling, spontaneousness is coming through. Not. Stop playing. Please come take me out this new glare. All because I'm talking about a freaking glare on the camera. You see how crazy messages come through, guys? That's crazy. Anyway, yeah, something that was dead or you thought was dead could be coming back to life, and you were feeling defeated about it, down and out, but it's going to come back in. But it all has to happen when it's meant to, with perfect timing here. Unstoppable stands, like your relationship stands the test of time, and you find that it does, and past, present, future. So this person like is, was a part of your past. They're going to be a part of your present. It's going to be a part of your future, or something that you went through in your past, present. Something you went through in your past is affecting your present right now, which is why it's telling you to write a book, do something that's also going to affect your future. I'm like, what am I trying to say? Come on. Can I get one more card? I don't like odd numbers. Thank you. Nope, I don't like odd numbers. You're not going to catch me. And then here we have the element of earth: practical, grounded, solid, dutiful, measured, conservative, realistic, methodical, duty bound, dependable, tangible, the builders, the doers, the makers, you, earth. And we have unlikely, things are stuck. So yeah, there's something here that's stuck or that's dead that you don't think is going to come back to life. But I do feel like maybe it will, maybe it won't. Maybe they're telling you this thing is done forever. It's going to be different for everyone, I feel like. But yeah, they're like, this thing is over, move on, deal with the heartache, and let it, like I said, turn that pain into power. Okay, help it make it, let it help you build this community of people that's going to be there for you, let it help you move on and find that King of Cups. So this man holding a heart could be somebody new coming in. Like I said, just take it as a resonates. Honestly, I don't want to keep going because I don't know how long this reading has been already, but I hope this reading resonated. If it did, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Join the tribe, the Divine Fam. Go listen to The Wild Side, because that's, what's also even crazier. That song came through like before I even started this entire reading, and I put it on my queue on Spotify, and I put a few songs on the queue. But I never got to listen to them. And I'm like, wait, is that Take Me Out This Mugler? Is that Wild Side? I'm like, I have that queued up on my Spotify. Like, crazy. Synchronicities coming through. That's crazy. Anyway, at least I think it's that song. I think it is. But yeah, that's all I have for you guys. I hope this really resonated. If it did, like, comment, subscribe, join the tribe. If you want to book a personal reading, you could always get in contact with me using my email description box below. But I hope you're having a beautiful one today whenever you watch this reading. And as always, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.